Guess what, chat? The pants are already off. I didn't even give you the option to, weigh in on the matter. Made it myself. That's right. Another pantsless stream. You're welcome, by the way. You're very welcome. Sometimes a man just has to take them off. For me, that time is when it's really boiling hot out. You guys can't hear any of this, can you? You got ads running, don't you? I'm wasting my best material while you're watching like an ad for Taco Bell. It's like, oh, they got the nacho fries back. Oh, what's Dartigan talking about, I wonder? Oh, you can hear me. Good. That way means it wasn't wasted. It also means some of you are using ad block, maybe? How dare you? How dare you use ad block on my precious stream? Well, chat. Hope everyone is in a great mood tonight. Hope you've had a great day. How many days is this making in a row we played Grand Theft Auto 4 now? At some point I need to finish this. I'm not sure why I'm going through it so slowly. I feel like I'm making good progress. Yeah, but tomorrow though we'll be playing something different. That's a promise. Tomorrow we'll be playing Chivalry 2 again. But tonight we continue to commit theft and bodily harm to passengers. I mean, pedestrians. Actually, Gargura, the Shark Lolly VTuber, was in the Nacho Fries commercial. I have Gargura VTuber. I probably might have some idea who that is, but I'm ringing a blank right now. I know about some VTubers. I have to know about some of this new streaming stuff because I am a streamer myself, but I haven't really delved into like individual people. Other than like Code Miko here on Twitch, because that was like very impressive technology. But hey, I'm glad that she was popular enough to be in a commercial for nacho fries. I would like to also be in a nacho fry commercial. They're pretty good. One of the few reasons I would ever go to Taco Bell. You will never understand titty stream reviewers. Do they not understand that the hub is free? Well, for some of them, it's not about the fact that there's free tits out there. It's the fact that there's a person in a girl who will actually pay attention to them if they give them money, which you don't usually get in other places, I guess, if it's just a VOD. What do you think of prank videos? I find them too cringy to watch. And also, they're usually not pranks, they're set up and fake. They're just like actors who have been paid to play a role, generally. There are few legitimate prank videos on YouTube. The more setup, the bigger the setup for the prank, the more likely it is an entirely actual setup. Need to be a VTuber to get commercials? Not true. I could also be one of those streamers that has like a webcam on and like a monster refrigerator in the background. And get paid $10,000 a month to do that. Was Kate playing Dead by Daylight? I believe she's still playing to play Dead by Daylight. I think she's just a little bit late. But I believe that is still in the cards. So, but that's up to her. I can't, make her schedule for her. But yeah, I do think she's still playing Dead by Daylight tonight. But she might just be running a little bit late. There is such a thing as pixel time, by the way, where she's always usually like an hour late to whatever she wants to do. We've made a good joke about it ourselves. Alright, but us, chat, I'm on time. Always on time, aren't I? I never let you down. I'm here for you. And that's why we're streaming Grand Theft Auto at 8 p.m. again tonight. Before I do anything else, though, let me send out my announcements. Because, we need more people in here to have fun with us. Using your brilliant powers of deduction to predict a stream was going right now and indubitably and undeniable. What was this brilliant power deduction? The fact that I told you I was going to be streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m.? My genius is proven correct once more. Next on the list, solving hunger and AIDS. And after that, cancer. I'm not sure why food, AIDS, and cancer is the grouping, but that's what my brain chose. They all sound hard. What if I just saw the watching Chivalry 2 stream with a game? Well, you'll be getting more Chivalry 2 tomorrow. That's right. More Chivalry 2. More, middle-aged, debauchery. Just finished making dinner right on time to watch your stream. Oh, chat, I went and had wonton nachos again today for the first time in forever. It was worthwhile. I even took a photo of it so I can finally show proof of how good they are. Reject no face cam except cat girl avatar. The VTuber thing really only works for women. There are very few male VTubers, and the ones that are there get really no more viewership than they would if they weren't using the VTuber avatar. It really seems like it's primarily a thing for girls, so people can go waifu hunting. And do you hear my voice? Do you think I'm going to fool anyone to believing I'm their waifu? Come on now. Post wonton nachos on Discord. I plan to. Give me time. Don't rush him, man, when it comes to posting images on the internet, you know. That's a very sensitive topic that takes skill and concentration, and you have to pick the right moment. Also, I just didn't think of it until I started my stream and talked about it. But I am your wife. I am your husbando, is the proper term, actually. You're my bitch, though. I just want to clarify that. I can be your waifu, you're still my bitch. That's how this relationship is going to work. I think it's an endearing one, too, right? I mean, you'll accept that, won't you? Look at that, 25 bits from Echo. When this game came out, I remixed Zelda's Lullaby with Nico's screams, and I used to play it to my baby brother when he slept. How did he turn out in life? Hello there, how have you been? I've been pretty good today. No real issues. Went out and had ice cream, nachos, and surprisingly, the restaurant we went to serves what amounts to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but it was pretty damn good. It had banana in it as well, and I had that. You volunteer as bottom bitch. Alright, position noted. I will put it down for reference later. Hey guys, the only GTA I didn't play. Really? What kept you from this one? Religious parents, perhaps? You can't play the crime simulator game, son. It'll rot your mind. Wish I had a baby brother, but I suspect my mom is on meth. Oh, I don't know what I expected that sentence to go, but it wasn't the fact that your mom might be doing destructive drugs. So how are things going for you, Dartigan, Kevin Smith? You know what? I didn't create the most recent He-Man, and I would have done a better job with it. Just so we're getting that out there. Also, no. Come on, you can compare me to someone. Maybe, you know, if you want to compare me to some weird, Hollywood guy, do a Kevin Sorbo. Like 90s Kevin Sorbo, though. You know, the Butch Hercules guy. Kevin Smith and a 7-day fast. I mean, I don't do full 7-day fast. I do intermittent fasting. I fast for like 16 to 17 hours in a 24-hour cycle, then I eat. I could do like a probably 7-day fast, but it's just not really what I'm into. What about Kevin Bacon? You know what, I'll take, that's another Kevin I'll take. I sound like I'm like gay and like, oh, these Kevins. I'm really into the people named Kevin. Oh, just find me a Kevin, chat. I don't even like the name Kevin. 5-day water fast. No, you usually gotta drink water. Yeah, you gotta drink water during those kind of long fasts and just like eat nothing, no solid food during that time or anything caloric. Though some people do eat like very tiny like things like packets of nuts. You like the name Chucky? No, I do not. That's why I tell no one to ever call me that unless they want one of their, the tip of their finger cut off. Well, I'll be sending the episodes from Liberty City. That is my plan, yes. They would each get their own individual video. It would not be folded into, like, one big Grand Theft Auto 4 video. It'd be Grand Theft Auto 4, the base game, and then a video for each of the 2 DLCs, the episodes. However, I don't know when I'll be... I would like to do at least Grand Theft Auto 4 base game this year. The 2 side stories, I mean, well, the 2 side stories, they're really part of the central story. It might take a little bit longer before I get to those. Does that work for you all? Fair? Good? Hey Dart, you like Sonic 06? I've never played it, but I've heard it's god-awful garbage. Do you like Sonic 06? Also, Vincam, thank you for your 17 months. Thanks to GMC for your gifts. I think everyone here has had a gift sub bought for them by GMC at this point. In fact, most of you who are probably currently subbed is probably a GMC purchase gift sub. Guy's a saint. And apparently well off. I hope so, because he's spending way too much money on my stupid ass. Hopefully, I hope, chat, I wish that all of you become very wealthy day traders or stock exchange people, bankers, any of that good stuff. Or maybe you just win the lottery. That way I won't have to feel guilty when you subbed me for, like, through a Prime sub. Which I still kind of weirdly do. It's like, oh wow, they got Amazon Prime and they're giving me money somehow. This feels like I'm ripping someone off. That's how your dad made money? By winning the lottery or... the banking. I haven't been to streams in a hot minute. How was Halo? Average. Just like boring sex with your ex. You thought it'd be exciting, like, oh yeah, remember how kinky this used to be, and then you do it and like, oh, well, now I remember why I stopped playing you. Does that description work? You assume I like being a bean counter. I mean, that's why I also threw in the idea of maybe just winning lotto, so it's like free, easy money. Stocks. He is good with friends. Oh, well, I'm glad your dad was successful. And I hope he used that to get you a good start in life. How about that? Doesn't the Liberty City episodes take place in the same time during the... Yes, they actually intersect a few brief points here and there, but they don't rely on each other. But they're also each individual, like, really the only thing, the connecting thread is the diamonds, which is really only important in the two side stories. Nico's story doesn't really revolve around the diamonds much at all, from what I remember. But you don't really need the other two stories of Sin Grand Theft Auto base game. What if I want to hate fuck my ex? I mean, that's on you. I hope it's, kinky and good and sweaty. But also, cathartic, I guess is the word? Cathartic, yeah. Let's go with the cathartic. By the way, Chad, I already mentioned when I started the stream, the pants are already off. You didn't get a say in this decision. I took them off before the stream started because it's really freaking hot out. And, guy gotta relax. And there's few ways a guy can relax more than just, you know what? Jeans are no longer necessary. Put them back on? No. Come and make me. Puritan. When are you going to sell your gamer guy bathwater? I mean, if you really want to buy it that badly, I will sell you a vial of just fluid and tell you that it came from my showers. How about that? It'll be like $100 a bottle because you're paying the, like, ew tax. Like, you really want to buy this? I mean, you're paying good money for it. And you're also covering shipping. And I will still make fun of you for doing it, even though you gave me money. I'm not sure the legality of that. You think you have to get FDA approval if you want to sell your own bathwater? I don't know. Usually you'd expect like the FDA label on there. You know the worst thing of a dog sitting on your lap when you try to jump off, when they try to jump off, if they put their foot and their paw in the wrong place. Yeah, it can be pretty bad, especially if it's a big dog. Did that just happen to you? I feel your pain, and I'm right there with you, my man. That's why only let small dogs rest their entire body in your lap. Big dogs only get to put their head on your thigh. That will solve you a lot of problems in the future. Let's see if Nico's invisible when we start up today. Can you buy vials of my blood? No, but one of you in chat is going to have to volunteer to be my blood boy in the future. Possibly more than one of you. Preferably it's only the ones who will be like 21 at the time. Got to keep this streamer alive for like the next 200 years, chat, and that's the method. Didn't I save in like the fancy apartment last time? I'm pretty sure I saved in like the really nice apartment. I thought I remember doing that. American Red Cross won't stop trying to get my blood. Uh-oh. Volunteer? No, I mean all the missions look like they line up. I mean, we still have that apartment over... Hold on. Hold on a second. Did it load up the wrong thing? What's up, everyone? How you doing today? This would be my most recent one. Are you going to send a Plague Tale Requiem? Yes, I will send that. Started out, I am a universal receiver. My blood is useless to most. Okay, here we are. Now it's correct. You don't want, Chad, you realize that when you become someone's blood boy, well, actually that won't even be necessary. They've apparently found out that it's actually taking blood out of you. That's good for you, and just replacing it with like a certain type of plasma. You know, or something like that. It's like it's like diluting the blood is apparently good for you. Little Jacob doesn't like me. Guys, I haven't been like, Nico, mech we do something soon. Easy. You know what? If there's actually a bad reaction to not going on dates with all your friends, maybe I would be encouraged to do it. But otherwise, I mean, no. think I'd take this photo down at some point. I mean, I just killed that guy. Is there a commercial AC on the market? Is there a commercial AC on the market that? I'm not sure what you mean. This is your apartment now? This is fucking nice. Well, I killed a man for it. That's how you get a penthouse in, you know, a New York clone. You murder a man. Having a crap day, kept reading about the rise of the Delta variant because of unvaccinated dipshits. Also, the basis for ZZ Top died. Your stream is perking me up. I will do my best for you, Dr. Baby. I mean, I can only, like, be so funny. But I will spend all my funny points tonight, whatever the hell that just means. But I'm sorry you had a rough day, and I hope tomorrow is much better for you. That goes for everyone in chat who had a rough day. I'm pulling for you. My day was pretty good. I don't want to like rub that in anyone's face because someone just told me they had a rough day. Went out with a friend. We had food. And I bought a manga. I've never bought a manga before, chat, until today. That's right, I've always been like the dirty guy who like reads them online for free. But I bought a manga. What manga is it? It's from Junji Ito, you know that guy who makes all the horror mangas? Where I was at the bookstore, I saw one of those up there. I was like, you know what? I know who that is and I like his work. No, not Spiral, I read that. It's something like, I forget what the name of it is now. I'll have to look at it up. Actually, let me go grab it real quick. Here it is. It's called Love Sickness by Junji Ito. So I've always liked Junji Ito stuff. You bought a manga? Don't you dare make it a Among Us joke in my stream. A manga, but it's Junji Ito. Anyone who's ever heard the phrase, "This is my hole, it was made for me," then you read something that came from Junji Ito. That's like the most famous work I think he's done. But I saw this one on there. I don't think I've read this one before. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. I actually thought about buying. I almost bought the entire, actual Berserk manga, but that would have cost like a couple $100. I almost did it though. I was real tempted. Don't go into the hole. I mean, I've always been a manga reader. I don't really get into anime, but I do read manga. Because it only takes me like a few minutes to read a manga chapter. Okay, we got. Oh, looks like we got another crazy person over here. What manga do I read? I read a variety of things, but usually like stuff for like I don't really like kid stuff like the shonen I think it's called. Like, oh, I mean, I'm gonna beat this guy up to prove that I love my friends and that kind of thing. So it's stuff like Berserk, Blade of the Immortal, Junji Ito horror manga, stuff like that. You know, the good stuff. JoJo, I've read JoJo too. JoJo Part 8 is ending. I heard that. Some people are wondering if this is going to be the end of the series too, because he is like 60 years old now. So it's actually questionable whether it'll be a Part 9. I think a lot of people didn't really like the way Part 8 ended from what I've read. Play Berserk with your favorite metal band? I mean, I'd rather read it, but I get your point. Or just put on the Doom soundtrack. That haircut on the girl is so awful. Maybe she used Gorilla Glue. Just find a sacrifice for a Rocky to prolong his life. Well, the dude is definitely, whatever he's doing, it's working. He barely, I mean, look at any recent photo. He could probably pass as like a 30-something, to be honest with you. It's like legendarily known that his skin doesn't age and that the guy is like, basically knows the hormone technique. But he's still in his 60s, so I think he probably wants to retire at some point. Because what I've always heard, writing manga is, fucking nightmarish. I didn't listen to a word that lady said. Who am I supposed to kill? Oh, I'm delivering this lady somewhere. Original 90s Doom or the 2006 OST. I mean, either one works, but the 2006 one I think would be the better choice for the soundtrack. Would I date a girl without that haircut? I mean, I do usually judge women by their haircut. I mean, I don't want people judging me solely by, oh man, that guy's hair is whack. Can't go touching him any. seems like a very... If I don't want to be treated that way, I don't think I'd want to subject someone else to it. Think about her boyfriend? It's always about the goddamn boyfriend. Oda, the writer of One Piece, famously works himself to death near... Yeah, he's like a weekly one, isn't he? That's like the worst when you have to do like a weekly series. Araki, I think, only does it like monthly, so that's a little bit easier on you, I think. But yeah, I've always heard that it's grueling, and it's like 4 hours of sleep a night at best, if even that, and a weekly deadline that you have to hit. Also, do you read Vinland Saga? I have not, but I've always meant to.
Wait here. I'll teach him.
I have an Askeladd vibe. I've seen like clips from the anime. Is he like the crazy kill bastard giant man that just swings axes and like is the Sephiroth of the series? I think that's him, isn't it? Or is it someone else? And then we have Akira Toriyama, who passed all of his works to some other people and only works on the movies. Well, he's like in his 70s, though. I'm pretty sure he is. Rocky confirmed Part 9 last year. I don't think that part will get finished. I mean, let's hope we don't get another Berserk situation where the guy starts writing something and then dies.
Hell, you talking about Charisse? How that bitch expected to learn if I ain't giving her the stick? Yeah, I give her the carrot as well, but she don't complain about that.
You won't think this is so funny when you're the one crying like a bitch.
Damn, don't you beat on your bitches?
Oh, he's tough. And I forgot how to fight.
Shit, is you some charity work or something? A bitch gotta... Hell, I ain't even give Charisse everything I got. Oh man, I don't get what you... Damn, don't
Ow.
you beat on... Shit is...
Stay the fuck away from Charisse. And then the other woman.
There goes all my health. Kind of honorable in a way to work so hard that your health starts to get worse, but if it gets super... I don't consider that honorable. Your health is a bit more important than any job you work. Because it's hard to... Once you lose it, it's kind of gone. And, I mean, it can kill you, too. I mean, just look at what happened to the Berserk guy. I mean, he literally died of, like, his heart failing. Of, like, his heart splitting open. Never work yourself down. Never do that.
He ain't going to beat you
I mean,
no
it's
more.
usually just
Get
toxic
out.
and you're usually
Here's
miserable,
the
too.
deal. I gave you a chance when I first met you. Use it.
I'm gonna try. That's the least I can do. See you.
Askeladd is the dude that sliced a sword through a helmet. Thorkel is the big guy that throws spears through trees for people. Okay. I've like I said, I've seen bits and pieces of like that anime on YouTube. I know. There's like the older guy leads like the younger kid around. He's like the Obi-Wan, the Norse Obi-Wan, or something along those lines. And then there's like the young guy with the daggers or something. Like I said, I haven't actually paid any attention to this series, but maybe some point I will. The Norse Obi-Wan is Askeladd. Okay, so you're saying I'm like the wise guy who teaches you the ways of things, and Norseman. Let's do the United Liberty paper.
1 mile. Turn left.
Plane.
Yo, I hear you've been rolling with Charisse, Nico. You too tight now?
I bumped into her, man. I helped her out with the problem she was having.
So you ain't no item? It ain't like that, is it, Nico?
Oh, man. Don't worry about that. She's not my type. We'll hang out soon.
What do you mean by that, Nico? I think it depends on the manga writer and the detail of their work. There are increasingly ones working 9 to 5 that are successful. I mean, I think that if they can do that job and not be worked to death, then I have no problem whatsoever, and that's good. Everyone deserves a fair working, work-life relationship where they have time to actually enjoy their life and not just spend it all working. But for the longest time, manga and animators in Japan have it really rough. There's a lot of positions in Japan that have it really, really rough. I don't want to single just them out, but they're like legendarily known for like really rough schedules. You need a long burger, Nico? Yeah, I need a long burger. Is there a long burger stand? Or even just like a regular burger restaurant? What do you think about the whole Activision Blizzard situation? I think it's very sad, and fuck Blizzard. I'm glad I haven't ever really been a fan of theirs. Outside of playing Hearthstone. I'm glad I've never really given them that much money. Well, I guess I did play Diablo 2. But Hearthstone and Diablo 2. I guess I can call that maybe... Well, one of those came during the good years before they turned into whatever they are now. Come to see your Grand Theft Auto horse. Grand Theft Horse. Oh, well. What did they call horse theft? Just horse theft? That probably had its own special name, right? In a way that you care about your work to go to such lengths for people who enjoy your work, they should take a break if you're literally about to die. Yeah, no, like I said, be proud of your work if it's something you enjoy doing, yes. But no one should be like working themselves to death and destroying any social life opportunities. Not really. That's not a fun way to live. Horsejacking. You know, I don't think it was called that.
One of them.
Speaking of like that, not technically, I mean, just brought up an idea. How awkward do you think it was for the first human that discovered that you could milk a cow and he had to explain it to other people? Have you ever considered that, like this guy, like, you know, I just thought, hey, the other cow, the baby cows are doing it, so I went over there and I just massaged it for a bit, and you know what, you can totally drink this stuff, I swear. Try it. Perfectly fine. You had to know that was an awkward situation. I've done the KO Perico like 20 times over the last week, so happy to get away from GTA. Oh well, this works too. Hey, well, welcome to my stream, Mr. Shanator. How you? He was probably using his mouth doing it. You know, maybe that made it even more awkward to describe it. Just someone who had to be the first guy to milk a cow and then had to explain it to his neighbors in like the next cave over, or hut, straw hut maybe. Like, what if we did this with other animals? Maybe we can do this with other animals, huh? Maybe we should try. Do you want to try? I want to try. And they all just look at him weird, like a Forksahana set. You disgrace the gods. Well, I cannot think of an actual like name like that, can I? Fuka Ahana set. Yeah, what regionality is that, Dartigan? Let me know. Tell me where that comes from in the world. Pretty good, Dartigan. Thanks. Installed Twitch to watch Kate streams. Now I get to see your stream. Oh, well, welcome. Has Kate started her stream up? Yeah, I think she's supposed to play Dead by Daylight tonight. This guy looks like he's from Bully. Just because we can do it doesn't mean we should. And then he tried to, with a horse, with his mouth, and on a male one, right?
I sense a little apprehension in your voice.
I like it a bit, but I'm not the crazy
Go back to
fan.
Bulworth Academy.
The shit went all commercial? Cause people sold out? I hear you.
No, not really.
Cause the shit ain't real no more? Ain't got no intelligence? For real? Well, you gonna love my shit.
Your shit?
Yes, it's the real urban consciousness, and man, it is real. Pathos, believe that.
Why are you selling it on the street?
The majors are just pimps, and I ain't no bitch.
No,
No
I can see
bitch.
that.
Man, if I
Horse,
had to
a
spend
goat,
the
and at least a
rest of
bull.
my life preaching on a street corner,
What other
so
weird things do you think
fucking
someone had to be the first of, and then had to explain it to his people around him, Chad? There has to be plenty of stories like this.
Man, you hear that, punk?
Yeah, you heard me, bitch. What you gonna do about it?
Hey, fuck you. I've had enough of your crap.
Take out the men who are hassling. We've made a new friend. We must defend him. And since I'm gonna use a bat, this seems to be the best option.
You stay down there.
You don't know what it's like to be no rapper.
Anything kink related? Well, I don't think milking a cow is kink related. I think there's things we take for granted these days.
When you see it, I'ma immortalize you. Keep it real from your
Hey man, what if we totally just ate these snails crawling around the ground? You think they'd be good? I don't know. Oui. Why don't you try it and tell me how it goes? That's a Transylvania, not French accent. You know the escargot? Like, what if we ate snails?
Hey, baby.
You are more effective at a bat than an AK? Well, it helps when the other guy doesn't have a gun. Did my car just spawn because I helped this stranger? I think it did. God, I hate that.
You make me want to be sick.
Eating painful plants. Well, what are painful plants? Oh, the only thing I can think of are peppers. Snails were eaten in ancient Rome? Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it goes back all the way to the beginning of society. Yeah, I mean, they milked cows in ancient Rome, too. I'm not saying how old it is. I'm saying, like, the first person to think of it and had to explain what he was doing to people. Would you stream any horror games? I mean, I just streamed Resident Evil 8 recently. And I actually, horror games are very easy for me because they don't affect me. I've actually thought of getting a heart rate monitor, just so I could show that my heart rate doesn't really go up or down while playing a horror game. They just do not work on me. But if you remain a normal viewer of the stream, you will see me play horror games. I mean, I'll be playing more horror games this year for sure. Just a number in that word. Peppers exactly. The spicy kind. You hit an NPC car, the driver will get out and fight you, or they will drive away. Sometimes they just up and get out and then die on me. I've had it happen. Explaining some food would be weird. Yeah, there's plenty, I think. I mean, what is that? Look at all the weird food they have in Scotland, where it's like, wrap it in pig intestines, or sheep intestines, and then stick it under a rock. It'll be fine, brother. On a side note, I find it so annoying how people view some languages harsh just because it has some harder sounds like Russian or German. It's annoying how people just think that they must always be aggressive, and it's especially annoying when people only exaggerate their accents. I understand. Hopefully no one gets offended when I do a bad accent. Feel free to do a bad American accent if you ever want to, even to my face, to make up for it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I will probably think it's funny and hilarious. In fact, I believe most foreign and non-English speakers, when they describe people who speak English, they describe it as someone trying to talk with mashed potatoes in their mouth. So we sound like we're mumbling all the time. It's like Oregon. It's like Oregon. You know the French. You know the Swedish chef on Sesame Street. That's how they describe us actually sounding like. We sound more like that guy than what we think. The American accent is superior. Well, there's a lot of different American accents. We also tend to fry and batter everything, including pizzas. People, you can deep fry butter. Do you realize that's a thing that people eat? Deep fried butter. Sounds like people talking with their mouth full. Yeah, I've heard it described as like someone talking with mashed potatoes in their mouth.
You're late, and please calm down out there.
Excuse me?
I didn't give you a free pass to act like an asshole. You're bringing a lot of
I don't understand why Kate is playing horror games. She clearly, well, she actually doesn't mind playing, Dead by Daylight. Apparently because it's a social, it's a multiplayer game, it doesn't bother her. It's only like a single-player horror game.
To me? Who am I? There's 100 guys in this building alone who fit.
So I've actually watched her stream Dead by Daylight before. She's probably fine with that one.
You bring them here? What's this?
Deep fried butter? Well, that's one way to commit suicide. Apparently it's pretty good.
Call me up.
Never had it, but apparently it's like a really good fair food. Just this weird camera angles again because the game is broken.
Then what?
Because you're good. Because I need you to keep being good. And you're getting distracted. Funny. Yeah.
Like watching an amateur foreign film where they just can't stop using the zoom in and focusing on awkward weird spots.
It doesn't really matter.
Like focus on the tip of his cigarette. This is the avant-garde version of Grand Theft Auto 4 chat. This is like the European version, where they have all the whack camera angles.
Can I get paid for this? Can I get a medal?
Did you get a medal in your last?
Hey, Dartigan chat, how's GTA 4 been? Well, the camera's glitching out again.
For me.
Michelle, Karen, we gave her a life.
Is it this just the PC? It's the PC release of this game is very well known to be buggy. For me, it's mainly been buggy cutscenes, thankfully.
What about me?
And well, one time when I loaded in, Nico was invisible. It seems when the cutscene is indoors, that's when it usually glitches out the most, too. Get a vehicle and go to Civilization Pass. I'm sorry I talked over that entire cutscene. I have no idea what I gotta do now. Speaking of fair food, have you ever had a fried Oreo? I have not. I actually have not eaten a lot of fried food. Usually when it's fried, it's usually like meat, like fried chicken or something. That's usually the fried stuff I've eaten. Fried fish. You've been doing that a lot this play. I guess it's because of the game everyone's played and I played myself. I don't really worry too much about listening to the cutscenes all the time.
Turn left.
I have to follow a chopper and then steal an IC.
Nearly there? You're about to see a chopper taking off from civilization block. We need to get hold of it. Follow it. Wait until it touches down.
Goddamn CJ. I mean, Nico, you said to follow the damn chopper.
Fly to the airport in weeks.
Okay then.
Deep fried pizza is pretty good, at least taste-wise, health-wise. Pretty much anything that's deep fried is automatically made a little bit less unhealthy because you are putting in a bunch of fat and it's already probably got a lot of fat in it. But it can't be denied that it does make things tasty and give it a really nice texture.
In 200 yards.
Ever just look up in the sky and go, damn, so alien is... Fuck, I hit a cop car. Damn, so alien is getting their cheeks clapped up there? I mean, no, I never actually thought about that, but somewhere out there, yeah, there are alien cheeks being clapped in reality. Appreciate you talking over the cutscene. Actually, as someone that surprisingly hasn't played this for themselves, doesn't really give a shit about the spoilers, it's a nice balance. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. Oh shit. Now I gotta do this while the cops are chasing me. Right, I do have to like focus a little bit here because I have to keep my eyes on things. It's strange, the only time I eat cheese is on a pizza. Not really. I mean, not most people, not everyone likes cheese. Well, at least off a pizza. I mean, especially if you're Asian. Most people who are Asian, don't eat cheese unless it's on a pizza because, they're usually lactose intolerant. But on a pizza, it's a little bit easier. Also, GMC gifted a sub to Greenhood. Thank you, GMC. Why are old PC ports so bad? Well, this isn't really that old of a PC port. It's just always about the commitment of the developer. If they put the time into making it a good port, it'll be a good port. It's just they don't always do that because, especially when it comes to Rockstar. Rockstar has always had, for the longest time anyways, has had always like really shitty ports because their focus has always been console. They develop their game to be played on a console, they expect you to play it on a console, and they usually take forever if they even release it all on PC. And often it's a substandard like effort. It's like, you know what? Is it running? All right, good enough. Oh, hold on, chat. Chat's giving me like paragraphs to read when I'm like trying to chase down a chopper. Just give me a second. Burning up in here. Why don't you take your pants off as well and join me? It's comfortable and liberating. Oh. Issue is that cheese is a taste bud thing. I see. Bought a cat bowl on Amazon, had a ticket offering me $20 for giving $5 review. Gave a $5 review, got $20 on PayPal, and now I'm reporting that China store to Amazon. Fucking fake. Wow, what a day you've had, my friend. You're like, did at any point in your head did you like have the LA Noir detective like chime go off like doo 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 evidence? I think I need to like cross over here somewhere. That's right, I'm driving against traffic. Pantless again tonight. It's hot. Don't blame me because I'm too sexy for you and your mom. Nature made me this way. Let the helicopter land, then move in to take it. I'm expecting the mission accomplished ding once Amazon bans the store. Take the chopper.
What is this guy doing here?
Whoop, they fell for it. Gotta thin the herd a little bit. And by herd, I mean people. Get. Oh fuck. Fuck. Get it, Nico, get it. I fucked this up. Shit. Why did I try to get clever? Do you think relationships with aliens will be looked down on? At first, yes. Everything is looked down on at first, isn't it? Also, I think it depends on what the alien ends up looking like. Chances are they won't be humanoid like us. That's something that only exists usually in movies. Give me the redo mission thing, right? From viewer, he gave me a lull. Thank you. I know that it's gonna be a flex for some people, but I find it very funny. I just spent a week in a resort with some female friends. By the end of it, we were all sleeping shirtless in the same bed, cuddling. I mean, what? I'm trying to remember, are you the guy who admitted to being gay? Because if that's so, I mean, I guess that's still a flex. This means they were comfortable around you. Told you to get a gun out? Well, by that point, I was already trying to run them over with a car, you realize. Yeah, now I need another car. No, you're not gay? Okay, you've had a good week then, it sounds like. You ruined my phone call. We're just hella comfortable with each other. Hey, that sounds pretty nice to me. If you don't even have to worry about the sex, it's like, you know what? We're just good friends. Takes the stress out of the situation after all. Which came in fiction, the alien that actually looks alien or the human-looking alien? I'm pretty sure like the first science fiction with aliens was that John Connor of Mars thing, which was all about very human-looking aliens. They just had like slightly different skin tones. Like the Martian people, usually sci-fi started with like Martian aliens. Like back in like early 1900s. So yep, they went with sexy like human aliens first. Before they like settled on, what if they didn't look human? Any super new games you recommend? I mean, I think I've already given plenty of recommendations. I don't think I have anything new right now. Also, Big Blue Elf, thank you for your first sub, by the way. Thank you. By the way, for those who are asking, I believe Kate is streaming now too. I think she's streaming Dead by Daylight. Maybe you could pop open a tab and watch both at the same time. But regardless, I gotta chase down a chopper, and I don't want to screw this up again, so go me. What's my opinion on the Ace Attorney series? I've never played one. But I think they're fine. I mean, they're just, I don't know, they're perfectly fine. I got no issue with them. They definitely got the sense of humor down, I guess. No problem, love the emotes. Hey, you enjoy those emotes, my man, they're good stuff. I'm gonna have some more for everyone very soon. Hard to listen to both? Well, yeah, you're right. But you can, like, mute one at a time when you want to check. Maybe you're bored with Grand Theft Auto. Like, oh, for a few minutes, gonna watch this other one. I believe Twitch actually, if you're, like, playing the same game and together, Twitch has, like, the option for, like, squad streaming, I think it's called. Where it actually pairs them up and you can watch both at the same time in browser. Or it even gives each their own separate window. You should try them. They are great. I think I've briefly played one. I've seen one played as well. But I don't know if I really have any interest in playing it. I mean, it is really just like goofy detective, like goofy point and click almost. So it's not really that different from anything like that. So it's just fun, I have no issue with it. It's fine. Isn't there like a new one coming out soon or something like that? Have you heard about the next coming turn-based FPS MOBA? That's a mouthful, I think. Game strategy 2 I don't know. You just threw me out. Have you heard about this thing that does this thing? Do you like when they do the thing that you ever wanted to do them so much that you do yourself meme? You just did that with only video games. And MOBA. Saw some Twitch VTubers playing Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people on Twitch use it that often, but it is there. I've seen like Kraken do it before. Ever since Half-Life or Portal, I have not made sim videos for them, but I have played those games, and I enjoy them. You understood none of that? It's because that was have you never heard the meme, like, have you ever had a dream where, they dream that they're doing dream, have you ever done that in your dream where you do them, and they don't dream, that just a running sentence that never ends? It's some kid, some copy pasta that became kind of famous. That's like internet meme stuff, You gotta learn your memes. It's impossible to make any sense of what someone is asking or talking about during it. What are VTubers? Streamers who use a piece of software to animate a looking avatar over their self using a webcam instead of actually using a webcam. I'm gonna like use my car as cover this time. Shit. All the guns. What you're what? Oh shit, cops.
Here goes nothing.
Did he even confirm Nico knew how to fly? Oh no. Fly to the drop-off point. Side of the... Oh, cut. Forget how bad... Is flying helicopter this bad? I kind of forget. Stop giving me strokes. I had a stroke. My stroke had a stroke. My stroke had my... See, you're learning. You too can talk in a confusing manner that will annoy anyone. I guess he was in the military. Have you ever had a dream that you had? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. You went and found it. The legendary one. How do any of the GTA characters know how to fly? Well, some of them actually have to learn how... Oh, look at the blades. It's like we got the stutter, the strobe effect on our camera is like all wrong. So it's like... Have you ever seen like footage of helicopters through like a video where they have like the shutter speed matched up with the helicopter? It's like the blades aren't even moving, or they're moving like in a very slow pattern. So it looks like it's almost like a magic helicopter that just takes off without the blades moving. It's kind of what we got going on right now. Did you hear Ubisoft is making an Avatar game? Yes, they actually have shown a trailer of it already. Most annoying thing anyone can ever ask me is, have you ever listened to Fish? It's joke time. How you doing, my man? Or lady? Or person of interest? How are you? Still has the radio is on. Turn that off. So you gotta learn, but here I think it's because Nico... Yeah, Nico was in the military, so it is believable. Some of the other GTA characters did have to learn how to fly by going to flight school, like CJ and who was it, Michael? Also, Silent Leon, thank you for the 14 months. 14 months now, love your work. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. Hopefully I can continue to make you happy and entertained. Franklin and Michael? Yeah, that's right. I guess Franklin didn't learn to fly. I don't remember, did you get to do flying lessons with your Franklin? I don't remember doing them as Michael. What's up, Dartigan? What's up, everyone? We're just having fun, joking about dicks. Nothing like a good penis in your joke. That's right. What do you think I was going to do with that joke, huh? Huh? Where'd you think I was going with that? Think you know me? No shit, son. I overshot my place. Shouldn't me flying this over an actual airfield be a big no-no? Team is really pushing hard, recommending the Chernobyl light. Well, it just came out. Usually that's when the game gets pushed because the developers are paying for advertising. Notice this world is out our reality now. In the title, I wonder if maybe in 20 years this game will again be an escapist world because we're going to miss people being able to do crimes, not having China everywhere. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Personally, I think we'll play this like, wow, people used to have jobs 20 years ago? You mean the AI didn't just do all the work for them? It's unreal. How did people live? Have you played the Shin Megami Tensei games? No, I have not. I know there's a new one coming out though. I think this game will age as badly as Grand Theft Auto 3. Well, I'm playing it. It's been like, what, 11 years since it came out now? I mean, I don't feel it's aged that badly. Definitely the combat is the worst part of it. I think technically even worse than the driving. So that will definitely age badly. But the world and the cinematics and story is all still fine. GTA China Edition Mission 1 Support Human Rights Mission game. Well,
why would I need it?
I don't think GTA. I think GTA is one of those games that's banned in China, isn't it?
The only way you'll get to him is in the air. I'll call you when we have
But no, in China, in those games, you will just be canvassing the neighborhood, telling everyone how great the leader is. Like, you know what? China, cool. You like China? We like China. There are things about this game that I like more than 5, but I still think 5 is the best. Mechanically, I agree 5 is definitely the best in terms of gameplay. Everything works way better in that. Both the driving, combat, flying, and the online, everything. It's a much more complete and technical game version than, say, any of the other ones that came before it. But I can definitely, like, for instance, I still say San Andreas has the best cast of characters. by far. Like, no other Grand Theft Auto comes close to GTA San Andreas when it comes to cast. So I usually go with that one as my favorite. But I think 3 is still the most important one, since that literally created the open world genre and made it so popular. How the hell do I get off an airfield, by the way? Like, it's confusing. Netflix is making Pokemon live-action series. I mean, of course they would. You know what that smell is? Money. Netflix, in case you hasn't noticed, is deeply farming anything nostalgia-related that they can. Going back to it, San Andreas is kind of rough to play. Oh, it's definitely rough to play. I played through it not too long ago. It is not exactly easy. The driving still works fine. It's definitely better than 4, I feel. But all the combat, still just lock-on targeting with very limited, like, free aim. Some other things are, like, systems that are just like, eh. But the characters are still as lovable as ever. Created the open world genre. It didn't create it technically, you're right, but it did make it popular and make everyone want to, like, play more open world games. Here we go. So you heard about the new DC graphic novel, I Am Not Starfire? I believe I have. It's like, I don't really know much about comics, especially, I mainly just know about from people complaining about them these days. And I know that Starfire is like the hot alien lady, and apparently her daughter is not so hot. And that's the entire gist of it. I mean, is it really... I think it's probably a bad... Well, I can't even say it's a bad comic. I can't say that about something I haven't read. But I also would ask, is it really something really getting that upset over? Unless you... I guess maybe if you're a big Starfield fan, a Starfire fan. Maybe it is. But like I said, I can't really relate because I'm not into comics. Heard V hired his full racing game for the game just for the cars. So after that, driving in the older ones feels really janky. I agree. VTuber fans have developed a site to stream VTuber streamers on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. I am using it to watch you and Kate at once in the same webpage. Oh. Well, we appreciate it then. Thank you, VTuber website being used for a different purpose. Is it worth playing Bioshock, the first one? I still think it is, yes, it's a good game. Especially if you haven't played it before. I think you can still enjoy that game. It doesn't feel that aged at all. All of it still works. The story is still good. The only part that's still weird is the only things that were warts were warts back then too. GTA 2 had a kill streak, random map missions, and the radio was hilarious. I never played the original, top-down Grand Theft Auto games. Alright, I guess we're gonna start unpacking stuff. Worst part of GTA San Andreas was Ryder's death. There were some harsh parts in, GTA San Andreas, but a lot of good parts. Brucey, Nico, give me a call when you ain't killing people or working on your delts or whatever there be. God, no. God, this is Nico. You have no social life when you're under my control. You like Bioshock Infinite the most? I still haven't played Bioshock 2 though. Well, Bioshock 2 is just more of Bioshock 1, only they flipped the plot, so instead of like objectivism, it's collectivism. Everything else basically the same. But however, make sure you play it on console, because I've tried playing through Bioshock 2 recently on PC, and I think I've run into a bug that is keeping me from finishing it, because the game just crashes instantly now. Didn't know there was a Bioshock 2 because everyone just talked about the first one. Yeah, it was one of those stopgap games, or a stopgap sequel that was made while the main team worked on Infinite. You remember how with Arkham Asylum, the Arkham games, you had Arkham Asylum, then you had Arkham City, and then before the Arkham Knight, you had Arkham Origins? Sort of like that. Like, here's a game we made using all the stuff we originally made for Arkham City, and now it's just a prequel. Cannot play Bioshock 2 on PC, it crashes all the fucking time. Yeah, I can't even beat it. It didn't crash for a while until I got near the end of the game, actually. I'm maybe still gonna try to fix it. I don't know if it'll be possible, though. Aki, let me meet your Irish family.
All I'm saying is that we'll all be judged in the end. All of your brothers. And you, Patrick. And you, Kate.
Who's gonna judge Kate? What would she win if they did? Virgin of the Year?
I'm thinking maybe you can catch VD for both
Fuck
of us,
you,
Patrick.
Katie.
Language.
Sorry, Ma. Ho, there he is. Mr. fucking Crazy Man. You want a beer?
No.
Good, because I ain't fucking got none.
Very funny. Maybe if being a drunkard doesn't work out, you can be a comedian.
Fuck off. And you, Kate, fuck off out of here.
Grandma looks straight out of L.A. Noire. No, her face isn't, you know, weirdly morphing a lot.
Sure. This is Nico, some drug-dealing to fucking generate from some armpit in Eastern Europe. That's my ma.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And this is my sister. Lovely lass, scared to bits of life. And fucking off out of here right now before I throw a fucking bottle at her.
Patrick.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. See you around.
American
Hi.
girl who isn't working for FBI.
What a girl. I think she likes you. Word to the wise, though, she don't put out. Which is convenient, because if she did, I'd have to kill you.
Understood.
Good lad. You got any drugs on you, boy?
No?
Shit. Well, probably a good thing. We got some business to take care of. Come on.
You love Patrick. You're talking about this character, not the SpongeBob character, right?
We've got business out at the docks in Algonquin. Where's your car, man? We need a car.
Right here, this one in front of your house that I didn't drive. Nico and that kid is how I met your
Okay,
mother.
there's a ship coming in and we're the
But we don't know if they
welcoming
stayed together.
Before we
Or
welcome,
also,
we can
depending on
wipe
which ending you
everything out
get,
that makes
I think
this
she
drive
dies,
worth
right?
the effort.
party. We're welcoming some of our cousins from the east, but we don't know what it is that they're bringing in.
But I don't think they ever
Exactly.
decided
All
on
we
which is
know
the canon
that
ending.
it's worth
Wait, is there like a
$1.
canon
My
ending
brother
that they
Gerald
said,
had
yeah,
word
this is the
about it
canon
through
ending
his
for
Italian,
GTA
Ray
4?
Pacino. He gave us the heads up in exchange for a cut of the haul.
What makes
Just
you
lost the
think
game,
that
huh?
The information is legit?
GTA
First
5
off,
as
I
Nico
don't
wishes
trust
Roman
this
a
kid
happy
for
birthday,
second.
so I
It
guess...
wouldn't be working for him if our family
so I
stood
guess
the
Roman
same status
survived.
it did back in the day, but that's another story.
Am I going to hear
Cape
this
dumps
story?
you if she
Anyone
leaves. Now,
who
not a
hangs
happy
around
ending
my
then, is it?
family
Maybe
hears
just
about
make sure
the
Roman
old
lives
days.
then.
Just wait. Oh yeah, Ray Pacino's a slimy motherfucker. The one thing you can rely on him for is greed. I'm too small time to be worth setting up, so the one angle he can be playing is the cash one.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he'll probably try to give us a fraction or whatever
I
this
think the
stuff's
revenge
worth,
ending
but
is
it'll
canon.
be a
Apparently
fun
someone said
night.
there was like in
Depends on
GTA
what
5,
you think is
Roman
fun.
wishes...
Stealing,
I mean,
gunfire,
Nico
car
wishes
chases,
Roman a
all the
happy
usual
birthday.
stuff.
So,
Usual
you would have to
for
kind of be
you
alive
and
for
me,
that.
maybe. The general
Canon ending is that you get
population,
shot
I'm
by a
not so
cop
sure.
at the beginning of the
General
game after
population.
crossing a red light.
That's a prison term. You ever been inside?
This is all just a
Not
dream
in
of the
this
dying man's brain.
country. In Europe.
I think Rosman's taxi service is available in Los
Not so much
Santos
of the
and 5. I
fun
don't
in
think I
the
ever saw that
shower
one,
that
but
you
yeah.
guys have
Maybe,
in
or maybe
your
Nico took it over and
Must
turned it
have
into a
been real
franchise.
disappointment
He went
when
legit.
A guy like you thought he was gonna be real popular with the lifers. Did no one pay you any attention?
As I said, the whole prison bitch thing is an American phenomenon. It don't happen on the other side of the ocean.
Really?
Well, you gotta do some time over here.
I have a hard time
See what
believing
you've been
that.
missing out on in your
What the
chase
fuck is
through
going on with these people in front of me?
I'm going to pass on that. Send me a postcard if you do some time.
Will do. Might
Patrick,
even
yeah,
put you on the
he's
visitors
in GTA 5 as like a hireable, you know,
touch.
heist
list. You'd be
character.
touched if you did some time, that's for sure.
We would see if they'd be able to touch me. I got some moves.
You're a good man, Nico.
They're just like talking
I
about who
you.
would get
Not
fucked
a
in
fun
prison right now.
showers kinda way, you know?
What a conversation to have in the car.
Ain't about to go rob
Patrick
some
also said
people kinda way.
he's all his
think
mom
I
has
know
left,
what
and
you're
yeah,
saying.
points to the canon ending, then I guess. What's up? What's up, Balak? How you doing? But Kate is deader than dead. Not even gonna lie to you. So I guess things went bad in Dead by Daylight. Oh wait, no, Kate with a K. You're talking about the Kate in this game. Sorry about that.
Alright, here we are.
What's the plan?
Is that your
Get up on
sentence
the
and what
roof
you
of
said
that
lined up
warehouse.
with what someone
There
else is
should be
playing
a
right
good
now?
view of the dock so we can scope that shit out. Stick to me, man.
Tea to wash away the embarrassment. Kate, and well, I'm pretty sure Roman's alive. No, Kate's the one that's dead in GTA lore. Just wanted a second Spider-Man game? You mean the more recent one? I'm pretty sure you'll get that.
Follow me, Nico.
I think they've even confirmed they're working on it. T. Wasteman, hello, hello, how are you doing? Wash away your sins with tea. I mean, it's good for the body. This is not a platformer. Why must you insist on this happening? I know. You got 20 following? Yeah, she's doing pretty good. She'll be an affiliate in no time. And she's playing a stream a lot too. So I wish her the best of luck. GTA 4 was a reference in Spider-Man. Apparently GTA 4 is just referenced everywhere and I just miss it. My face itches. Why does it itch? Stop it. Want the sequel to a game that everyone loved and made the game company a fuck ton of money? Of course you'll get it. Yeah, it's an easy wish to grant, Mystical Genie.
This is where the deal's meant to be going down.
Like, you collect the 9 Dragon Balls to wish that, and Shinron's like, really? I mean, that was gonna happen anyways.
See those boxes on the back of the boat? They must be bringing clone meds.
7 Dragon Balls? Okay, whatever the number is.
Stop housewives cutting their wrists and make their husbands get wood. Meds. Molly, sedatives, antidepressants, meds.
Like a new game, The Legacy of Kane Line? That's rumored, not confirmed though.
The truck is loaded, then we'll take it. Simple as that.
I kind of want to see, like, yo, Parasite Eve come back.
While you're down on the ground.
You've never played GTA 4, only 5, and San Andreas. Well, you've missed out on an important part of the series legacy then. But no, you're still good with what you've played. Climb down the mini cabin to get to the ground. No one needed more Dragon Ball. No, Dragon Ball will be there for you forever. It will be everyone's gateway drug to anime. You will never escape weebdom. No one in your family line. Your grandchildren will be weebs because of it.
Jump down there, man. Have at him. Fuck me. Let's kill these thieves.
Shit, this is a horrible position. Why did I do that? I need a gun of some accuracy, please. That 1-2 and 1 with remakes. If for fuck's sake, give us Dino Crisis. I mean, a lot of people asked for it. I kind of wonder if the people who asked for Dino Crisis actually played Dino Crisis, though. You had the high ground, but high ground without cover ain't good in a shooting fight. I really risked it. Would like to see the next Avatar movie release. I mean, I'm guessing the game has that'll be happening soon if they're getting a game for it. These assholes are not going to come out of cover, are they? Really? Where'd the Nico? I'm gonna fucking Nico your kneecaps if you don't get the fuck out of that hiding spot.
Be afraid, friend.
God, what a pussy. I'm gonna just blind fire and make you come over here. Oh shit. Push me, I'm on swing.
Did that hurt?
Ooh, that was close. That guy came out of nowhere. Please tell me there's health in there. No, 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 no. Shit. It's a window. We're gonna send the rest of the Yakuza games. I mean, the first one was a really long video to make, and it didn't really do all that well. So I may be less likely to do them after I did that. However, I'm not gonna say no because the answer could always change. But at this point in time, I'm not looking at doing anymore. However, at some point, I'm gonna guess that I will probably end up doing another Yakuza video. I just don't want to get anyone's hopes up and promise it anytime soon. But the odds are pretty good that I will at some point. Come on, Packy. Yakuza has like become more popular. I have noticed that it seems like it's more popular these days than when I made the video on Yakuza 0. Honestly, I have given more thought to maybe sending the more recent one where it's like an RPG, and maybe that Judgment game, rather than going through the entire Yakuza series just yet. Like the one where you play the Legend of Yakuza guy.
Jesus, Nico, can't you go quicker?
What do you think of Majima? I mean, I like psycho, kill crazy, characters in entertainment when they're done well. And he seemed like he was a pretty interesting character with enough depth. I was fine with him. Yakuza 7 and Judgment are in English too. I'm pretty sure most of them are in English now, are they? They've been all re-released and remastered. Yakuza vids should have it. They're just one that, since they're in Japanese, they're often hard to make. He's shooting at me now.
They're taking this real serious, aren't they? It's not like that's a lesson I've learned. Fucking Pacino said it'd be easy. Good thing I enjoy a good ruck. What the hell? You like to taste the blood? Is it Chinese New Year already?
No, just 7 in Judgment. I thought the rest were in English. Well, I mean, they have captions is what I meant. When in a vehicle, you can cycle to grenades. I have grenades? Pull a pin holding my left bumper, release it to drop a grenade clear of your vehicle. Get. Hold up. We got. Uh-oh.
Piece of advice. Don't get up when I fucking put you down. Fucking hell.
The remakes, yeah, I know they have Japan, they have, the subtitles for them in chat. And I died. They got a lucky shot off. What is my favorite game? It's usually a mix of, it usually comes down between Deus Ex, Final Fantasy IX, and Half-Life. How much of this do I have to do over? All of it again? Probably all of it. Let's be honest.
Business out at the docks.
Of course.
In Algonquin. Where's your car, man? We need a car.
What game are you looking forward to at the moment? In terms of, usually when I'm looking forward to a game it's going to come out within the next couple months. So right now, the one I have the most interest in is that Kenna Bridge of Spirits games. That comes out, I believe, in August. Other than that, Psychonauts 2. Those are like the two I'm immediately interested in. Long term, I mean, coming out this year, maybe, I don't know, there's not really much coming out at the end of this year that I'm not psyched for. A lot of it's just like the standard stuff that comes out every year. Dying Light 2, I guess, would be it. That'd be the one I'm more interested in. What game are you looking? Okay, you love Half-Life more than Half-Life 2? Story-wise, it's hard to say. I think they're kind of on equal footing with me, both Half-Life 1 and 2. It'd be really hard for me to decide between Half-Life 1 or 2. They're both just really good games, so I usually just say Half-Life. Still looking forward to System Shock? Yeah, but that is just a remake of a game, so I was kind of going with a game that's, brand new coming out. But I will be playing that.
So you got yourself a girlfriend, Becky?
I do and I don't, if you know what I mean.
It usually means
But,
you don't, right?
You're a perceptive guy.
But yeah, I think maybe Dying Light 2,
some guys I know have checked you out as well. I think me and you could get along.
I'm trying to think of what other big game comes out this year. There's probably plenty I'll be interested in playing. But for some reason they're not, you know, coming to, you know, brain right now.
In the neighborhood, hell, in the whole fucking city knows us. You can't trust people. I only
Back
trust
for
my
Blood and
family,
Tales of
some
Arise,
them
since
at
I
least.
love the Tales
And
series.
people I don't
And
know.
I'll
That's why
probably
you're
get
on
Back
this
for
job.
Blood, you know, playthrough. Well, play with some
Daddy, you
friends.
saved my life. Saving someone's life has got to count for something.
It does seem like we're getting into like the next few years, like Left 4 Dead style games are gonna be like the new trend, because I noticed a lot of them recently. At least at E3. Why is the traffic broken on this bridge? Metroid Dread. I've only really, when it comes to Metroid, I've only ever played Metroid Prime. I'm not the biggest, and I like Metroid Prime. Don't get me wrong. However, I've never really been into Metroid other than that. I've never played any like the side scroller ones, that's come out before and after that. I've only ever played the first Metroid Prime. Because you keep, no, the ones that swerve and round in front of me while on the bridge on that same spot twice in a row now. Like the AI is fucking up there. But I might play Metroid Dread. I mean, there's no reason not to. It looks like it might be pretty fun. But I can't really say I'm excited for it. Metroid, I think they're still working on Metroid Prime 4, actually. They just have that coming in at the same time. Metroid Dread, by the way, is made by Mercury Steam, the same people who made that, those two Castlevania games I sent. Atlas didn't do nothing. Need to play Super Metroid. I know it's a classic and it's part of gaming history, but I just don't think I have any interest in it. I mean, I've played Metroidvania style games, so I already kind of know what it's all about.
Alright, here we are.
What's the plan?
We get up on the roof of that
Oh yeah,
warehouse. There should be a good view
well,
of the
that's
docks
technically
so we can
next year,
scope that
but
shit
Elden Ring
out.
I'm kind of interested
Going
in.
this way.
Packy, you don't go anywhere until I say so. You will stay here and glitch against the side of my car. Alright, fuck you. You disobeyed the rules. About Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, that's not coming out this year. I kind of like don't want to like get excited for something that's coming out maybe 2022 by the end of it. You love this game and that car. I mean, I like this game. It's enjoyable. You know, even when it is like a janky version of it. Sin Bully win? Not sure, but I want to. I did play through it after all. I do need to replay the beginning of it because I remember I lost my footage for that because of the game crashing.
Why don't they make these places easier to break into?
And again, the Arkham games were Metroidvanias? Were they really? I mean, they had the thing where you get... Well, yeah, I can see that argument now, actually. Never mind. They do have an article of that in there. They are open world, but they do have, like, stuff unlocked by new abilities, which is what I kind of define Metroidvania as. Well, yeah, I think Psychonauts 2 would be my answer for the game I'm looking forward to that's coming out in the immediate time frame. I really like Psychonauts 1, and I have high hopes for it. However, I've learned not to trust Tim Schafer. He's really only... Since he released Psychonauts in, like, 2001, 2, he hasn't released a lot that I've enjoyed.
Yeah, stuff that'll stop housewives cutting their wrists and make their husbands get wood. Meds.
Do I play horror games all the time?
Antidepressants, meds.
I mean, they're not really scary for me, but I do play them.
Okay, how do we do it?
We'll wait until the truck is loaded, then we'll take it. Simple as that.
What scary game should I play next, chat? I've heard that Fatal Frame 4 is coming to, like, new consoles and stuff. Is that any good?
The housewives better be great.
You want a game to make a game based on Brandon Sanderson's books. What does he write? I want... Well, I was going to say I want a game based on Junji Ito's works, but that actually exists, and I've played it on stream before. But then again, I also remember we were going to get Silent Hills, which Junji Ito was going to work on. You know, I'm not getting down there to steal a fucking truck this time. I'm shooting from up here. You can fuck right off, Paggy. Oh, no! Oh, 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 oh! Why did that happen? Fuck! Fucking grenade physics. God damn it.
We got business out at the docks in Algonquin. Where's your car, man? We need a car.
That sucked, really, because this is a long drive.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Gonna have quality time with
Okay,
Packy
there's a
again.
ship coming in, and we're the welcoming party.
Who are we welcoming, and what have they got that makes this drive worth the effort?
We're welcoming some of our cousins from the east.
Damn you,
But
2008
we don't know
grenade
what it
physics.
is that
Well,
they're
this is
bringing
not.
in
There was better
exactly. All
grenade
we know
physics in
is that it's
2008
worth
than
a
this.
dollar or two.
This
My
is just
brother
the
Gerald had
Euphoria
word
engine
about
at
it
work.
through this Italian, Ray Bacino.
The
He
backbone
gave
of
us
everything
the
in
heads up
GTA 4,
exchange
and
for a
it's
cut of the hall.
they didn't really have a good handle on it.
Information is legit.
I think the
First
system,
off,
the
I
Euphoria
don't trust
physics were
this
first
thing
going to
for
be
a
used in
second.
like an
We might be
Indiana
working
Jones
for
game
him
that
if
got
our family
canceled.
still had the
That's
same
where I remember them
status
first
kid
talking
back
about
in
it
the day.
and
That's
showing it
another
off.
story.
Am I
Like
one
Indy,
to
like
get this
grabbing
story?
boxes and
Anyone who
smashing them
raves
into
about my
people in a
family
realistic
hears
manner.
about the old days.
I believe
Just
that was
wait.
canceled.
Oh yeah, Ray Bacino's a slimy
This game made
motherfucker.
before checkpoints. It has
One thing
checkpoints,
you
just
can
not
rely
great
on him for
checkpoints.
is greed. I'm too small time to be worth setting up, so the one angle he can be playing is the cash one.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he'll probably try to give us a fraction of whatever this stuff's worth, but it'll be a fun night.
Third time, fourth time listening to this, and I still don't really call what he's talking about other than like drugs, drugs.
Usual for you
I'm a
and me,
cool
man.
guy, drugs.
The general population, I'm not so sure.
General
These people
population.
want me to be telling
That's a
them.
prison term. You ever been inside?
Not in this country. In yours. They do things different there. Not so much
Now
of the
pile-ups begin.
fun in the shower that you guys have here in America.
Must have been a real disappointment. Bet a guy
Break
like you
Patrick's
thought he was gonna be
Nico
real
kneecaps.
popular
You guys
with
like that joke,
lifers.
do you?
Did no one pay you any attention?
As I said, the whole prison bitch thing is an American
That seemed like an obvious one to make to me.
It don't happen on the other side of the ocean.
Well, you gotta do some time over here.
Always pissed
See
me
what
off in
you've
San
been
Andreas when
missing
you
out on.
die. Yeah,
Chase
the San
down
Andreas,
in jails.
there were some really bad missions to die on because they had long travel times.
Will do. Might even put you on the visitors list.
I'd be fucking touched.
You'd be touched if
But
you
that,
did
that's the
some
way it
time,
was on a
that's for
PS2.
sure.
We would see if they'd be able to touch me. I got some
You just
moves.
basically got really
You're a
good at the
good
game,
man,
so you
Nico.
avoided ever
I
dying
like
if you could.
Not in a fun in the showers kind of way.
I think the
you know,
playstyle in
like
this
a
game
male
is the reason why the
bonding
engine
about
is
to go
called
rob some
Rage,
people kinda way.
I think I
or they
know
just thought it
what
was a
you're
good
saying.
marketing term. You know, they're Grand Theft Auto. They got to like always make sure it's, you know, a little controversial. Did you mod any of this? I did not mod it. Since I am going to make a sin video on it eventually, I don't want to present it in any way other than what the game is made for. So when I'm doing research stuff, I don't use mods unless it's a mod that makes it playable. That's the only time I will use a mod for like a sin video. But I do like mods for games. Mods are perfectly fine with me. Are you aware of the swing set glitch? I am not.
All right, here we are.
What's the plan?
We get up on the roof of that warehouse. There should be a good view of the dock so we can scope that shit out. We're going this way.
Oh, but we got cops on us, Packy. What do we do about that? I think I fucked this mission up again.
Don't make me come after you.
I've turned on hard mode for this mission. That's what I've done. Packy, move faster. We get... Is this another Doom Eternal situation? Who knows? There's a swing set in this game that has insanely crazy physics, and it causes some hilarious shit to... I found what was it? Sort of like...
Why don't they make these places
my mouth
easier
and brain are not
to
working
get to?
together. Window washer elevator that went up way too fast and also down way too fast, so I'm guessing it's probably similar to that. Oh, this one star ain't gonna go away, is it? Billboard says we'll dump your load. Yeah, all the billboards in GTA always have like double entendres because they're funny, man. You know, hilarious dick jokes. You know, I mean, I can't speak hate. I do those all the time.
Hurry up, you ba- This is where the deal's meant to be going down.
In Firefly projects, there's a swing set you drive in that can send you your car flying. It's amazing. I guess you die to do it every time. Yeah, I know you had to get outside the circle, lose the cops. I was kind of hoping the mission would despawn them, though.
They must be bringing clone meds.
Meds?
Yeah, stuff that'll stop housewives cutting their wrists and make their husbands get wood. Meds. Molly, sedatives, antidepressants, meds.
Okay, how do we do it?
We'll wait until the truck is loaded, then we'll take it. Simple as that. I'll cover you from up here while you're down.
No, I am shooting with my sniper rifle
Better
this
be
time.
some good fucking pills. The housewives better be grateful.
I'm down the mini cabin to get to the ground. I don't want to get to the ground though. It's terrible out there.
Jump down there, man. Have at him.
Well, the cops have despawned. I feel lucky. Shoot, Nico. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again with this. Ever fun in doing a sins for games like Paper Mario? That, I can say, probably won't happen. That seems unlikely to me. Ow, 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 ow. All this is protect you Viagra? It can't be that big of a market. Have you tried not getting shot? Well, I do that every day of my life so far. It's only in games that's hard. Shari 5 has done the Paper Mario games. Yeah, I think he does like... I don't actually watch his stuff, but... I think he like does the game, certain games he only cares about. But I'm fine being different from, you know, Mr. Chari 5 and whatever he thinks. Shipment was for Congress, that explains it. Oops, at me from this side.
Here we go.
Hey, people will lose their mind if they can't get that erection. You dead? Nope. What we call faking it. That was nice. Turn around, shoot with one bullet while I'm blind. And dead. Oh hey, it's only took 3 years, but someone finally found Ned Luke in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now Ned owes that person a lot of money. Who's Ned Luke? Should I know that name? I'm guessing that's a character from the first game. I don't recall them. He played Michael in GTA 5? Oh, is he like just like an NPC or something? Voices a cop in Red Dead 2 who rarely spawns. I see. So they knew. Did they like see him in the credits and we're just trying to find out where he's in the game?
All right, Nico, you drive. I'll take out anyone who tries to follow us. We're going up to Ray's lockup in Westminster off of Union Drive West.
Adrian, how you doing? Am I like stuck on some dead person? No, boxes. Quite strange. I haven't heard Korean lines despite the gang being present. I was thinking these were like Chinese gangsters or something I was killing. Alright, where am I? Where's the exit at? Ned offered a bounty for anyone who could find his and Stephen Ogg, Trevor in Red Dead 2, and it... Oh, I was unasked, was Trevor in there? So have they found Trevor yet? Are they both cops? Well, I guess you'll marshals, not cops. How do you get them to spawn then? My apologies for asking too many times, but have you ever cried on a video game? I've come close once that I can definitely recall. And I've mentioned it on stream before. Weirdly, it was for the ending of Final Fantasy X. For some reason, as sappy as it can be, that one actually can get me. I guess I got invested in that when I played through it. I mean, there's other Final Fantasy games I like better and even have sadder stories, but for some reason that ending did hit home.
They're taking this real serious, aren't they?
It's not like to be robbed, I guess. Not many people do.
That's a lesson I've learned.
You big puss. Hey, like I said, you can make fun of me all you want. I would probably make fun of me for it.
What the hell? Is it Chinese New Year already?
That's all. Also, the only time I ever got, there is a video game. Really don't get it. Like I said, for some reason, just like the ending of that, where they like Oron, like you'll patting you on the chest, like, yeah, good job, you. I'm gonna go like die now. It's my time. Somebody, I guess when I remember when I played through it and finished, it was like, oh, that's kind of, aw. I didn't kill anyone useful. I'm just gonna shoot this guy if grenades are gonna keep missing. Or we just finish the mission and not worry about him. Shenmue can be emotional. I've never played Shenmue. I own them though. At some point they'll have their day. Can't do it, kid. I'm the best. Jack was the best dad.
All safe and sound. Whole truckload of it.
A lot of wives and mistresses are gonna be happy when they make
I remember being devastated by the ending of this game. To be honest, super bleak. I mean, if you really got involved with the characters, you can be devastated by just about any game.
He's an absolute savior. Couldn't have done it without him.
Nico, come over here. You work for these Mick bastards.
Fucking guinea.
I work for whoever's paying.
I might give you a call sometime. Get in, Packy.
Hey, I'll catch you around, man.
Finally, it's over. We've spent so much quality time with Packy. Are you ever gonna change your clothes? This nice shirt and jacket smell good. Both Red Dead Redemption games have super sad endings. True, yes, they do. But also kind of the expected endings. Kind of makes you wonder if they ever do a Red Dead 3. Do you have to expect kind of a similar ending where the main character dies and someone else takes over? Is that gonna be the running thing? So it got sad when Blackbeard died in Assassin's Creed 4. I don't know, which one was Blackbeard in that game? Was he like the villain who was like the sage?
God damn it. Holy shit. This is so fucked up.
Really, the cop rules by right when I do that. Dom and Maria's death. I remember that happening in Gears of War 2, and that was the defining moment of that game. You don't expect big, tough, manly man game like I'll have a moment like that too. A world without gold would have been heroes. What's that from? I need to go buy body armor real quick. One nearby. They're both. And we'll go grab it here.
Please make a U-turn when you are safe. Please
I think
proceed
Shenmue
to
is the perfect
highlighted
flop trilogy. That is a name for it, by the way. It's a trilogy I don't think has ever made anyone any money, but there's still 3 of them.
In 800 yards.
Expect Arthur to die in Red Dead. Yeah, everyone was, I think. Especially since it was a prequel and he wasn't mentioned in the first game. Didn't expect to fall in love with him. He was a good character. You'll always have that memory of such a brave man. Shenmue 3 made a shit ton of money on Kickstarter. That money on Kickstarter is not profit though. That's money to develop the game. And a few $1,000,000 for a game is not exactly a lot of money. For a game that's, you know, kind of hyped up and even got an E3 announcement. John or Arthur? Who prefer? I kind of prefer John, because I've spent more time with him technically. But Arthur is, you know, it's so close that I might as well say it's a draw. They're both really good.
You have arrived.
I hate being like wishy-washy, like I can't pick between the both of you. How about a threesome? You know, that kind of protagonist. I love you both. But, you know, in that case, they're both really good. Don't make me choose.
Hey man, that is a clean business, no trouble.
By Alma. You should buy the better sniper rifle.
Nice piece of weapon, for sure.
Now we buy more ammo for my AR. Oh, never mind, it's still empty. I need to switch back to the AK then, if you're not gonna let me buy... If I can't find anything that has ammo for it. Francis, what do you want?
Nico, what's this I hear about you running with Patrick McQuarrie now these days?
He's got work and he's a good guy. You're not planning on taking him down, are you? Lay off him, for me.
I'm not planning on taking him down. He's my damn
Really
brother,
thought it
you
would make a
idiot.
lot of sense if you play as Dutch in Red Dead Redemption 3. I mean, you have to go... Well, I guess it'd be another, like, go back in time, but... I kind of feel like anything you do in the past with Dutch, it's not going to live up to what he does in, you know, the first two games. 'Cause that's where his character concludes at and develops into what it is. So unless you want to, like, portray Dutch as, like, you know, was once a completely different man who had better ideals before he was twisted by stuff, I guess maybe.
You know what?
The Drakengard series worth playing? I've never played it. That's more confusing Nier from all I understand of it.
I should meet the other McCreary's.
Be careful what you wish for.
You play as Adam in Red Dead Redemption 1000. Not really a Westerner at that point. That's more like a survival game. That's like play an Adam and Eve in the garden and you'll find fruit. This is comfortable. More comfortable than AR, right?
Buy weapon there.
Buy ammo. According to USA, Israel is in America, so it makes sense. Well, we Americans have weird priorities sometimes. So I guess that's all I can buy for the time being. I guess I got plenty of that. Yeah, plenty. What was Red Dead Revolver about? I've never played it, but it's like some guy had a business deal with a partner, and they both made, like, special guns, engraved handguns, so they found a gold mine that they both shared. And then the good guy goes back to his family at the beginning of the game, and his partner comes back and kills his family and takes the gun. And then it becomes a quest of revenge against that guy. At some point in it, you fight zombies, from what I recall. That's right. That game has zombies in it. Never get into the Dead Rising series. I played the first one. I remember having a lot of issues with it. I had a lot of time sticking to the game's in-game schedule and ever completing anything. But I did play it, and then I kind of just dropped off the series for a while after that until like the most recent one that I made a video on. You see, 4 I played, but then 2 and 3 never touched.
In 200 yards, turn left.
But for some reason, I liked the first one. I liked the idea like you could just go ham on zombies in a mall. But I just couldn't. I hated being tied to the schedule all the time.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Well, what fucked ass you say? That's the one I played. Maybe I just missed out on the goodness of the first 2. I heard 3 was actually not that great either, to be honest. Maybe there's a series that peaked at the second one.
Have arrived.
Trying to get some, top off my health. What about the other Western-themed game called Gun? I played that, actually. That's where you're like... Hold on.
Bellic, we need you. Now, the chopper is prepped and waiting off Grummer Road in Northwood. Your sometime accomplice Jacob is there. He's riding shotgun on this one.
Jacob? The Rasta?
Don't ask unnecessary questions. I want you to take out this guy's chopper. He was last spotted in Varsity Heights. No civilian casualties.
Okay, shit. But Gun, yeah, I played that. I remember bits and pieces of it. I think you're like like the child of like some mountain man, or like maybe he's an adopted kid. I don't remember which one it was. And he gets killed by some guy on a steamboat in the beginning of the game, and you go on another quest over. It turns out Western games are always out for revenge.
How can I help you?
Give me Circle Burger.
Here.
What about Dark Souls? What about it? Hey, Pixelcade is on that. She is. He's playing Dead by Daylight tonight. You guys should maybe, like, switch between streams every once in a while. Watch us both.
Bye.
If possible. But I'm not gonna, like, bash you for not. Do you like it? Do I like Dark Souls? The game I've never played? I actually have not played any of the 3 Dark Souls games or Bloodborne. I have played Sekiro and Nioh 1 and 2, and I did enjoy them. But Dark Souls, I have not played any of them yet.
In 20
I
yards.
plan to.
Turn
I just have not
right.
actually gotten around to it. It's my favorite movie. It's usually stuff like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Big Trouble in Little China. Those are like the 2 of the first movies I can actually remember watching, and at a very young age, and then actually understanding what a story was and being able to follow along. So it had like a magical moment on me. It's like, wow, the stories are cool. I think my brain had developed just enough from like its infant mode to like understand a plot and like stick with it for the entire film. So that's the first time I can remember doing that with those 2 movies. And it helped that they were like really cool, like adventure, pulp adventure movies. Temple of Doom is a masterpiece. Yeah, some people don't like it, but I fucking love it. That's the first Indiana Jones movie I saw. I didn't even know Raiders was a thing until like a couple of years later. I was like, wait, there was more than one? And the one I saw was in the middle? And then it took a few more years after that before I ever got to see the 3rd movie. GOG gave out Hellpoint for free a few months ago. It's a Dark Souls wannabe. Played for 20 minutes and was immediately reminded of why I suck at these games. I mean, there's most of the Dark Souls-like games have kind of been disappointing, haven't they? Except, I think Nioh 1 and 2 are pretty good. Temple of Doom was a prequel. Yeah, well, technically it's a prequel, but sequel in the form it to be in the 2nd movie. Hello, Senpai. I've been going through a rough time for a few months, and it's hard. I'm sorry you've had a rough time, Samurai. I hope everything gets better for you real soon. And you'll be an even better place than you were before all the trouble started. Can't really do much on my end other than like give you well wishes, but I hope everything goes well. Other than that, I can try to make you laugh, if that's at all possible. Hot topic: Temple of Doom is your favorite. Like I said, of the indie films, it's my favorite as well. I also kind of like it because it's not tied to like fighting Nazis, which is what pretty much every other piece of Indiana Jones media is about. It's like it's always the goddamn Nazis, and I like that it was completely separate from that. Yeah, I think that allowed it to like go in different directions and explore different angles. But some people don't like it for that reason as well. Indiana Jones is 4. Yeah, but come on, they just had to come up with like, we need more European bad guys, and it's the Cold War, so communists are the new Nazi. It was hardly a difference. It's just a switch of the accents, still the same purpose.
Hey, Jacob.
It's felt like Indiana Jones and Star Wars are things only Americans love because it's like their culture or something. I mean, I don't think that's true. A lot of people around, other than Americans, love Star Wars and Indiana Jones. I'm pretty sure they do, because Star Wars is big in a lot of places. I mean, they are definitively American. I can definitely agree with you there, but I think their attraction kind of transcends borders. But what do I know? I am speaking as American after all. Follow the target and wait for an opportunity to take down his helicopter. Nico, you haven't been returning my calls, man. Why haven't you been going out bowling with me, Don? You're a bit of a bomber clot. Better answer my text next time, Nico. Man only have so many favor. Oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna like, fuck you, Dartigan. Don't do accents anymore. What's the oldest game I played? My babysitter, when I was like real little, my babysitter would bring over her old ass Atari. So that was like my first experience with video games, was playing her old it was already outdated and old at the time that she had it. She would still bring her Atari over to keep me quiet as a child. So my first oldest games I played were on Atari.
I have the feeling you don't want to be responsible for a helicopter crash in Middle Park.
True that.
You have a sister? No, babysitter. Not baby sister. I have two well, I had two brothers. I have one brother now.
Yo, this be some crazy shit in a nigga. Yo,
Also, GMC gives us a sub to Irish Coffee Blast. Thank you. Thank you, GMC.
Shows you that the people who need spy shit done get other people to do their dirty work.
Same, Bridget, everything crash.
Now, I think it's pretty easy to tell if someone's following you in a helicopter. Especially if you're in a helicopter yourself and flying through a city. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Good.
Shit, Jacob. You really gotta smoke that thing now. The secondary smoke doesn't exactly help my hand-eye coordination. And I'm paranoid enough with U.S. government.
Nico's sounding
on
really
my
hoarse.
hand. Whatever. Actually, just
You would
smoke.
sub, but I wasted my prime. Don't worry about it. No one here has to sub. You're perfectly fine as you are. I treat everyone equally, regardless of their sub or not sub. I don't like, you know... Why would you just fly under the damn thing? I'm flying over it. But yeah, I never heavily monetize my stream, so you're probably fine. Sounds like Nico will be strangling himself to try... Maybe he's not used to high altitudes. Your internet went out for 20 seconds while you were answering my question. What was your question, Dr. Bibby? Ask it again. Get close and move to the right of the target chopper to give Jacob a shot. Maybe use an actual smart guided munition rather than just an RPG.
Come on, Jacob. You need new lenses in those glasses. Hit the thing.
I can't take a shot with this damn turbulent thing going on.
Oldest game I played, like I said, my babysitter would bring over her Atari back when I was a wee little kid. And she would bring over this old-ass Atari. It was already outdated and old at that time, but she would still bring it over. So the oldest game I ever played was on Atari. That was actually my first time playing video games. That was my answer. Drop Jacob off at the helipad. Hope it wasn't ET, it wasn't. It was some kind of boxing game. And I forget the other... The only one I really remember is the boxing game. Since there's like two little stickmen from top down just shooting it, you know, punching at each other. Take a look at the statue of... What do they call it here in this game? Statue of, you know, freedom? You plan on showing off the creepy heart in the statue. You know, I forgot about that. I can't do it right now, though. Because I'm on a mission. Statue of happiness. She's got a milkshake in her hand. It's an art piece, alright? It's meant to, like, send a message that, you know... I don't know, I actually don't know what the message is, but it's a message nonetheless. Good night, chat. Hey, Rune, you have a good night's sleep, my man. First game you ever played was Super Mario World. Nah, not a bad one to play. I never had the Super Nintendo, so I only got to play that a few times in my life when my friends had one. Going too hard. Oh, don't wreck now. Come on. Statue's holding a coffee cup and has Hillary Clinton's face in reference to the hot coffee mod scandal. Yeah, I think I remember reading about that now. I would suck as a helicopter pilot, by the way.
Nico, you don't know you're the man, you know? Sight the man soon, see?
You're an SNES kid, you had a SMW Mega Man X FF6, Secret of Mana, and best of all, Jack Nicholson Goldson. We had a Sega Genesis for a short period of time before my brother pawned it off for drugs. But we did have one. And it was mainly like Sonic and a few other games that we managed to borrow.
You think I've been sitting around scratching my balls with my head up my ass?
I'd be impressed if you had been.
I appreciate your assistance. You did a good thing today. Now it's my turn. I will try to find the man you're after.
Do I go to conventions like PAX or TwitchCon? I have not yet got. I have yet to go to one. Why we doing a meetup? Who would want to meet me at a convention, chat? Would it be fun? Alright, who do we got left to do missions for? I think it's just Packy now, right? It's just Packy. Let's show up in a helicopter at his place. Me? You'd like to meet me? Alright, everyone has to take a bath, though. Or a shower. I don't know where you guys have been. You would meet me, say moo, then walk away. Just like the Chad move. With where he has the towel wrapped around his head. Or his neck. Which is apparently Chad status. I don't know why that is. So, you know, muscly, and I have a towel. Stretched between my arms. So used to you on stream, I kind of find it difficult watching your sin videos. Well, I guess yeah, 4 hours a night versus like a 40-minute video every, or 20 to 40-minute video every 2 weeks. Yeah, you definitely get more of me on stream than you do on YouTube these days. But well, that's always been the case, not just these days. Nico, you one bad motherfucker. I know you need guns. Call if you want something. I gotcha. Any other messages? Iris, so you got crazy flying skills. I should fly over to Jamrock one day, right? Easy. Tacky. Tell this Liberty Tree story about us and them triads at the fish market when I was looking at some hot amateur shit online. Totally killed my heart on, gotta change my homepage. Any games you regretted hating on? Well, I don't really hate on games. That's not what I do here. In fact, I like to send games that I enjoy them more than anything else. That's a misconception. I don't play games that hate play them. I want to like games. I mean, and most of the games I've done videos on, I've enjoyed. Maybe not a whole lot, but I usually find merit in. But majority of them, like, I'm alright with. And some of them I really like. We land this bitch. Is that why you didn't sim prototype? No, I still might sim prototype. It just I'd only recorded the footage for that game, so I could send it at a later date.
Cousin, it is your cousin. You want to shoot some pool?
What do you think, Roman?
I cannot play the pool at this minute. Another time, cousin.
All right, Nico. Maybe we do something when you have some free time.
Still understanding. Regret hating the new Tomb Raider games because I compared them to Uncharted fanboy. I really liked the first one of the new series. The second two didn't really take it in any meaningful direction, and I didn't like them as much. First one though, damn good. And I liked a lot more than all three of the Uncharteds I'd played in them until Uncharted 4. What's up, Miyoko? How you been? You're gonna get off? Oh, we'll have fun with that. I mean, you're leaving the stream. You have fun with that too. Have a good night, man. I need to start a new recording. I've been recording for a while on that one. That was a trilogy? Technically, it was the trilogy, Lara's origin trilogy. And took 3 games to tell how she became the Tomb Raider, even though she was the Tomb Raider after the first one.
So the plan was they were gonna hide the diamonds in the Queen's ass.
Oh, hey, Nico.
Hey, Kate.
Get your fucking hands off my fucking sister, boy.
We're talking, not having casual sex, Patrick. I pray after the amount of practice you've had, you'd know the difference.
Sure, I know the difference. One leaves you feeling sad and empty and alone, and the other's casual sex.
And I'm quite sure you and Mr. Nico here will have fun on your play date. Hey! Coming, Mom!
Oh, is this what we have, the relationship?
For sure.
Can they please zoom back a little bit? You know, the PC version is busted. What's up, beep, bop, boops? How you doing?
Fucking whistle. One previous owner, safely driven.
Oh, we were just like shooting the shit until the guns come out. I see how it is. The boys have arrived.
We got an opportunity,
Yo,
my
no,
boy.
9 Yo Me really loved Uncharted 3. Yeah, Uncharted 3 was good. Well, a lot of people didn't like Uncharted 3. I did, though.
So is you down, boy?
Turn on subtitles, please, if it doesn't bother you too much. I am recording this for a video I'm doing, and I put my own subtitles over those. So if I turn on subtitles, they'll interfere with those subtitles later on. So I do apologize, but I can't really turn them on.
Mafia, boy.
Is the money good? What's the risk?
Well, the risk is...
Oh, this is like the big
we all
heist mission,
die
isn't
a
it?
very
I think.
slow and painful death. And the money is good, very good indeed.
So you in, big guy? Or we're gonna have to kill you.
Well,
Free subtitles hashtag.
since you put it that way, I mean...
Right.
Good.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Can you get us a
Didn't
car,
Sony
man?
today
I'm
announce that
afraid
their
these
new
two
studio they
idiots
bought in
are
Nixus is going to focus on porting their games, their first-party stuff to PC? Kind of hoping that, they're going to kind of copy Microsoft and start releasing them a lot sooner. I doubt they'll be same day, though. Maybe, like, at least within the same year. It would be nice. Okay, you guys... Wait a minute. You guys put together this big heist and you didn't prepare a vehicle? Okay, no one... They would have failed so hard.
Calculating route.
Yeah, I remember this level being kind of difficult, too. It's one of the reasons I wanted to make sure I had full health and armor for it. Take the hello? I don't think that'd be good. I think it's probably despawned by now, too.
Calculating route.
But if they put their games on PC, no one would buy a PlayStation? Not true.
20 yards.
True at all.
Turn left.
Plus, I doubt they'll be doing like Xbox and putting them on the same day. You'll still probably have to like wait a year. At the very least, I hope they like focus on putting all their back catalog of games that they've been out for years already onto it. One of the Uncharted and Tsushima are coming to PC. We'll play Tsushima for sure. Should I play Uncharted? I think, yeah. I see no reason not to play Uncharted. Uncharted 1, the first one, can be a little rough. It's kind of more like a proof of concept than an entirely fleshed out game. It's really Uncharted 2 where it became like the series is known for.
Back in the day, that is.
Not this shit again. I heard this speech a million times. The McCreary's ran the
Can't buy a $500 PC that plays PS5 games like the PS5. Can't play a PS5 game that plays PS5 games like the PS5 either. I mean, you can't play out. You can just buy a PS5. That's what I'm saying.
My brother wouldn't take too kindly to that now,
However,
would he?
you
know
can
the
now
purgatory is
buy
called
a
what it is
PC
because
for like
people were so
$500
scared
bucks.
of the McCreary's. Did you know
That's
that,
portable
Nico?
and will play pretty much everything. Supposedly. We have to wait and get our hands on it first.
Fuck you, Gordon. I'll fucking come back there and kick your fucking ass in a minute.
The Pakistani GameCube will get much use, I think, on the Steam the Steam Deck. God, I wish they had picked a different name for it.
But I tell you for a fact,
You got the
he's as
Uncharted
crooked
collection,
as the
but
rest
I'm
of us
playing
McCreary's.
Ghost of Tsushima.
More
Yeah,
so.
well,
But it's
you got
me,
plenty of good
fucking
games
Nico.
lined up to play then.
Kate's the only decent one.
I can believe that.
You know Frankie, do you? I got a story for you if you do.
Another fucking story.
Shut up, Gordon.
I'm a gangster. I got nothing but stories.
Francis and Gerald was growing up. Frankie becomes an alternate.
See, they do it every time on this bridge. They all swerve to the side.
Jerry knows the truth, though. He only put on that cassock so he could pocket the change in the collection plate.
You can play
Fact.
console
That's
games on
Francis
PC if you're
down to
okay
a
with
fucking T.
Pakistani
I don't even know if
GameCubes.
he
Exactly.
realizes what a
That's what a lot of people will be getting the
That's
Steam Deck for like retro gaming,
I bet.
for like old
Model
console stuff.
community leader, my ass.
You're just worried he'll start clamping down on you. Ain't you, Pack?
I'd like to see him try it. Not gonna happen with the things Jerry knows.
In 100
Platinum
yards.
Ghost of Tsushima
Turn
debating on
left.
getting the DLC. I mean, if you had that much fun with it to platinum it, you might as well. It's gonna add an entirely new island to it and everything else. I'm wondering how long that DLC will be, actually. It does have a new story to it. I might pick that up and play it, because I like that game. Graphics in this game aren't bad. Yep, it's, the graphics have aged fine, because they go for a more stylized look. I mean, clearly they're not up to date, but all the character models still look good. And the city still, looks, technically what a city looks like. My voice is sexy? Well, thank you, that guy, Vado. Why couldn't you have been that girl, Vado, instead? And then we could have made something work. but I still appreciate it nonetheless. 20 hours,
Here we
the
are,
estimated length
boys.
of the game,
Moment of fucking
Ghost of
truth.
Tsushima. That's pretty long, actually. You're straight, by the way? Oh, you're just still turned on. Okay, now I have that effect on people.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
Don't know why, but I do.
All right, boys. If Ray is correct, then the money's going to be kept in the office in the main building, and there should be a boat docked out back for the getaway. All right, it's up and over the fence. Don't go
Are we
too
doing-
fucking far, Nico.
Illegal activities, he said, I think. Dart voice turn on. It's phase 3 of the mood disease. I mean, it seems like it happens in stages, doesn't it? We shooting? Why no face cam? I just generally don't use one. I prefer, like, let the game be the focus and my voice and commentary be, like, what people listen to and tune in for. I do use a face cam every once in a while for, like, special occasions. But if you want to know what I look like, just look at my emotes. They're not that far off from my actual face. And my face is also just no mystery. Never has been. God damn it.
Packy's fucking boarded. What am I gonna tell his brother? Shit!
Why must we have a failure cutscene? Wait, maybe he's alive. Wait, no, wait, guys, come back. Packy's alive. He just sent me a text.
Can you get us a car, man? I'm
Yeah, I
afraid
can
these
get you a
two
goddamn
idiots can't
car.
drive for shit.
Fuck you, Packy. Yeah, fuck you.
Just watch everything wrong with Tales of Minecraft story mode. I mean, that's me from a couple of years ago. I look way better now, though. Now that I'm all exercised and full of sleep. And relaxed and chill. And have a better haircut. I'm one of those people who gets better as they go up in years, chat. It's envious ability, isn't it? Are there silencers in this game? No. None that I'm aware of. I don't think so. It's the arsenal is a lot like it was in the first PS2 GTA games, where it's like you have a small set of weapons that just do all the basic things. Did see that clip of you losing your shit to a goofy scene from Resident Evil 4 the other day? Yeah, that's kind of another old one.
These places are messed up. I think this Ray guy's fucking with you.
No one's fucking with me, Nico. Is this how things work?
Just realize if you get better until you die, then your death is basically an orgasm. I guess you could put that in a book of philosophy. What if you never die, though? Is that just like you being teased for eternity? Ever gonna cover Telltale's The Walking Not Alive? I mean, there's only 2 of them I haven't covered. I've covered the other 2 seasons. So eventually I think so. I just kind of like... I guess I lost interest in a lot of doing Telltale games after their company up and died. So maybe eventually I'll go back and do some of the ones I missed.
Keeping the bookies off his back for another week. How much you lose on that swingers game last week?
That shit was rigged. I got screwed in the ninth.
You got better? You got a beard at 27? I still haven't even got the beard. I just still have like a squeaky, like, teenager voice sometimes. It just voice cracks left and right. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Is that how they did it in the censored version of the movies?
Don't trouble yourself about me, Packy. I'm sitting on my money. Not gonna throw it all the bookies like Gordon over here.
27, no facial hair into a 27. Is that biology seems to change as the people change. That's why everyone still has the mind of a child and it still likes all the same things as they did as a kid. And you know what? We still all look like children. We're like neo-knights. Chat, we're all axolotls. We never leave the adolescent stage of life. We stay like that and just we're like what's it called, neoteny? Yeah, we're like a neoteny organism. We try to remain cute as possible. It's a survival tactic.
Turn left.
I wonder if it's effective though. You've never been cute? Sure you have. You know, the person who found you cute didn't tell you. So, now that we've done this ride before, now we're just riding in silence, are we, boys? People will tell me cute all the time, they're just wrong. Oh, so you're just like one of those types, like, well, that's called being humble, you know? It's not a bad thing.
Here we are, boys. Moment fucking truth.
I mean, I do that all the time. Because I don't believe them. This shows a weird place to jump over the fence. So I just need to, like, make sure I'm pushing forward so Packy doesn't die here, right? Otherwise, this mission could just be a pain in the ass. I have to be Packy's bullet shield. Don't you kill my Packy. Packy, just please sit back. Please, don't do anything. Stop being a brave man.
All right, boys, let's go inside and find this money.
Get the money.
We got you.
This is a messy operation. Just go and kill everyone and take their shit. And they're all heavily armed. Oh fuck. There. I hate how accurate the enemy can be when they're blind firing. There's a health kit, yeah, but I don't think they're gonna give me armor here. Oh, come on. Hello, fellow Moore. What's up, Hanky? How you doing? I got the money. Is there anything in here?
Okay, kids, I got the cash. Shit, looks like we're not the only ones after it.
Really? There's someone else breaking it. Where's my Packy? I gotta keep him alive. I'm getting caught on guardrails. Why are they so chubby? And did I run out of AK? I ran. Oh fuck! Hey, this is like a diabetic convention. What the hell's going on? Okay, I need that health kit badly, please, please. Come on, boys. You don't need to stay shooting at the same guys. You're supposed to leave with the money, but I didn't want my dude to die. Oh, God. Ugh. Stop hiding in corners. Health, please. Health. I don't ask for much right now. Right. Where the hell are they going? Oh, we're supposed to go down there with him? No. And by boat, are we?
Swimming for a day?
Sure, my boy. There's the boat just out there. I'll race you.
The worst plan. The money's gonna be wet. I may have misheard, but did a guy just say, I'm a family man, don't move? Possibly. Come on, Paggy, where you at?
Don't mean I can drive one. Fuck it, though. I'll give it
Wouldn't
a
that
try.
ruin the money? Well, it depends on, well, you dry it out. Obviously, it'll be fine. Oh god, if anyone comes shooting at me, I am dead.
That was fucking beautiful. We did ourselves proud. My brother Jerry's gonna be fucking ecstatic.
Providing the Ancelottis don't figure out it was us, they ripped them off.
Don't fucking worry about it. So this figure was another one of the 5 families.
Like how the car alarm turns off when you get out of the car, it's like it knows it's being stolen. But it also turns off after just a few seconds, you know, like the opposite of car alarm.
Think about the money. If that don't work, think about my sister. I tell you though, you're only getting your hands on one of those things, you maniac, and it ain't gonna be my Katie.
I'll think about the money then.
What a trooper!
Hello, Dart and chat. I got a new job and I am working weekdays, so I'll only be able to catch full streams on the weekend. Well, I'm glad you got a new job, man. Congrats. Don't feel bad about missing streams because you gotta do adult things like, you know, earn a living. I'll catch you whenever I can catch you. How about that? Or you can catch me whenever you can catch me.
We did it. Top of the fucking world. Here's your share. Don't go spending it in the Italian restaurants.
I'll see you soon, Peggy.
But they make good food. Adulting sucks, I know. $8,000 for that. That does not seem like a good price for what we just risked. Alright, I need to go find hot dogs and... Hot dogs. Yeah, just give me the hot dogs for the time being. Clocking bell nearby? Well, actually, they gotta give me a message in... No missions for the time. Someone's gonna call me soon. What are some good PlayStation 3 games? Never had a PlayStation 3. But the Uncharted series is all on it. Or the first 3, well, the first 3 were. And they were pretty good. And, well, Metal Gear Solid 4 was on it. You can play that. And there's also the... Infamous.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm saying, would you take my sister, Katie, out for a drink or something? She don't get out much, and she sure as hell don't go on dates. We're starting to worry. She likes you, just as friends. I'm gonna send you a number.
I'll give her a call, man, but, I don't think she'll want to see me.
Trust me, she will.
You are her type, Nico. Your job sucks, you get paid a lot, and they won't fire me no matter how much I purposely suck at it. I mean, you can always quit if you actually are looking to leave it. Put the gun away, Nico. Some people can't quit their jobs. Well, it sounded like you wanted to, like, get fired for doing, like, the job badly. So I figured maybe it's just easier to just quit. Nearly dead. Give me burger. Stuff it into the bullet holes. Tacky. What do you not know? Hey man, give my sister a ring. I know she'd appreciate it. Could be fun if you don't mind dating a fucking nun. Alright, call this sister.
Kate, it is Nico. We met with your brother, Packy. He gave me your number.
Hi, Nico. What's up?
I was wondering if you wanted to come out with me sometime. Or maybe we do something together.
Okay, that could be interesting. I don't normally socialize with Packy's gangster friends. But sure, pick me up in the next hour.
See you then.
You mind if I use stolen car because I do not have a ride? Nico is burger. Nico is Americanized. He's had so many burgers that it's now official. Kate is boring as fuck. She's really just an ordinary character, is what it is. She's not a GTA style character. She's an ordinary lady. It doesn't necessarily make someone boring, but I guess in a Grand Theft Auto world, anyone who isn't like some sort of eccentric is like, you don't really match up with anyone else. Told my brothers about you, got a big job planned, put on a suit, tie, and some good shoes, and get over here. Costs a fucking shitload, I already got those. I once had an interview, you know, for a lawyer job. You know, hundreds of normal women, she's just boring, bro. I mean, each their own. I mean, maybe she is. Maybe Nico likes an ordinary, like, boring lady. Maybe you're boring. Maybe did you ever consider that? Like, oh, am I the boring one or is it everyone else?
Nicky, this is Ray Pacino, the man keeping your Irish friends in liquor.
I thought I was doing that.
I hear you need work. I want to throw you a bone, Nicky. Come over to Drusilla's in Little Italy. We'll have a little sit down.
I think it's just Kate. Wow, you really dislike this lady.
Come on, you. Let's go.
Take Kate somewhere. You're Irish, so drinking? I'm thinking drinking.
Nice.
Thanks, Kate. Yeah, it's okay, isn't it?
This is nice, isn't it?
What's nice?
I don't know.
Oh, I've heard
Hanging
this
out,
nice and
doing
great thing
stuff,
before.
Not working or fighting with my family.
You're nice, Nico.
Getting to
So
know you.
nice.
It's
Nice,
to
even.
know you too.
It's like
Seems
Nico's getting
I've been
flashbacks to
pretty
great.
close to everyone else in your family.
You poor bastard, you have. I don't normally socialize with people that know my family. Try to
At least
keep
you're not
those
great.
two sides of my
Is this
life
an upgrade?
separate.
I'm not
I
sure.
guess it's nice to be honest for a change. Rather than keeping my secrets about my family from you, you're probably keeping secrets about my family from me.
No comment. You don't normally take the guys you date back to meet the family?
Date? This isn't a date, Nico. We're just getting to know each other. We might be friends and that's all. I couldn't date you. Someone like my brothers? I couldn't do that to myself.
All right,
Don't hit me, cop car. Don't get after me. I'm on a date.
We're just two people.
I'm
hanging
taking her to a
out.
back alley ghetto bar.
It's nice. I'm enjoying myself.
Me too.
You have arrived.
You'll like this place. Wherever it's at. Where's the entrance? Oh yeah, I've been here. I took my first date with, you know, the other girl here. You like adventure, right?
I'd like a drink. Look at my family.
See, unlike the other one, she actually took a drink. Take Kate back home. And she's supposed to be the responsible one. She's gonna get... Nico has the weirdest drunk walk I've ever seen in a video game. Kate, get over here. We're leaving.
That bar was fun. Shit, I'm drunk.
Don't worry.
No. Why would I worry? Why would I fucking worry?
Who drunk walks like? He looks like he's trying to avoid landmines, actually. Maybe he's getting like flashbacks from the war, and that's it.
Why would I worry? What in God's name have I got to worry about?
Where's my date?
I'm just neurotic, aren't I? Really self-indulgent, really idiotic, pathetic. What are you gonna do now? Shoot me? Probably. You psycho. You crazy.
Where'd you go, girl? I'm gonna sober up soon.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there you are. What's wrong? We're both drunk. Or video game drunk, that is. And my car is gone. It's like they demand you steal a car on your dates. Uh-oh. Whoops. Maybe she likes animals. I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, shit.
I'll make my own way home, you weirdo.
Whoops. Maybe on the next date. Well, maybe she should have done it while she was drunk. Wow, that sounds terrible. Never mind. I wanted to prove her like bird killing, yes? Oh well. Oh well, indeed. We'll go meet this strange crazy person. First day. Well, I guess you can guess which ending I'm going to go for.
Hey, my youth. Wagwan.
Hey.
Hey, oh, you go like you know who me is, road boy. Chuck, you don't know who me is.
Bad man, what's up?
Why, me there, road boy. I said no one can test me, no road boy. No one can test me. See?
Who's testing?
Hello.
Slabber Russian type, my youth.
Yeah?
That's everything. Disrespect. Yo, road boy, let me tell you something right now. Don't come and have to drink milk, road boy. We never come here for cut no cow.
Right, whatever you say.
Yo, road boy, let me tell you something. You see, fish could keep their mouth closed. Them wouldn't get caught, road boy.
Exactly. Tell you what, let's go hit those Russian fuckers right now.
You know what, road boy?
I just got dumped on a date. Might as well go kill some fools. Therapeutic.
And I need a car, Rasta.
Right. The traditional way of getting a car is stand in the middle of the street, lose your kneecap, and pull the guy out.
I'm robbing you. Don't make me kill you.
Take a look. I'm not an animal.
Here comes Michael Graves with more of his negative attack ads. But let's stick to the facts.
Take and I go Carlton Street, side.
Russian gang members are in the alleyway just off the Catrolton Street doing a deal. Take bad man to them. Why does he want to kill them again? I couldn't understand him. More than a date, you're just getting to know each other. I suppose so. The little mission icon had a heart on it, though.
I don't want no Russian boy come tell me what to do, you see?
Sure, bad man. Some Russians been up in my face as well.
My youth, listen, you're righteous youth, my youth. Jacob tell me about you a long time.
Nico lost his Nico kneecap. He did indeed. He'll get a new one. That's a pretty easy one to get a replacement for.
Right now, you know, see, catch up with him girl and thing. You know that, you love him girl and thing, you know?
Yeah.
The youth are grind,
Bad man wants to kill them because the Russians were disrespecting him, I see. But couldn't Nico be like, wait a minute, well, not my countrymen per se, but you understand. Alright, let's just go kill him. Doesn't matter. Stop texting and driving. He's addicted. He's too American now.
Yo, road boy, this are the place.
It's a lot of thugs, my dude. Shit. He's running. He's running.
Make me finish you off.
Righteous youth, my youth. Them Russian boys.
He told us serve the Russians with their countrymen. That's why I held off on that comment when I started making it. Like, not countrymen, but understand them.
Yo, road boy, I catch you around and thing, man. One love Rasta.
What are your favorite Junji Ito stories? Well, obviously the one that's I like the most is like the Aragara Fault, but Uzumaki is after that. And then there's like a bunch of short stories he made. Ironically, I also like that cat manga he did. That he did ironically at that. Where he like uses all the same art he uses for his horror series, but he just applies it to cats playing. Or like his own cats playing, I think it was. Alright, so now we gotta choose between doing like the stuff for the Irish. Or more, I guess we'll just continue with packing until we're done with that. But I gotta get healed again. You realize he was sitting there with a loaded shotgun? It's America. A glorious place.
You have people behind you.
Frick. Chad, are you really gonna go off on that Nico kneecaps thing? Or Nico necks? Either one. Chat, sometimes you love the worst jokes I make. I love you for it though. Mwah. Oh, Burger Town, right? Or chicken, whatever the chicken place is. I need, you know, sustenance and health. Same one even. Oh, you back with more bullet holes, are you? You even have a Nico emote? I don't know what, I technically don't even know what a Nico is. I'm assuming something anime-ish.
Hi, welcome to Cooking Bell. What can I get for you? Here. That's great.
Eat the burger. I think I should stop by the gun store too. I need to get armor for like Packy's next mission. And I also need to go change my clothes for it as well. Right, so armor, bulletproof vests, and then go back to my apartment, change into suit. Nico eats a lot of burgers. If this was San Andreas, I'd already may have had Nico being fat. Walking with that MP5 again, America. Hey Dart, what multiplayer games do you play in your off time? I don't actually have time to play a lot of games in my off time, so usually I'm streaming when I'm playing games. But I will be playing Chivalry 2 tomorrow. Another crazy person of interest. These are like popping up left and right. Also, 25 bits from Echo from the Dartigan Jones.
Facts are not feelings, friend.
Oh, it's the drug addict. Do we get a conclusion?
Hey, man. Remember me? Sure, the crack-smoking American dream. I'm clean, man.
What a ride.
Yeah, you look good.
I feel good.
Good.
I sank as far as a man can sink when you're given blowjobs at $10 a pop so you can score your next rock. And I have an Ivy League education. Jesus, what a disgrace. But I'm over that now. I'm engaged.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey, I owe you, man. I mean, I was a dick, but I'm making up for it. I was a loud-mouthed dick, and I apologize.
Hey, apology accepted. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I gotta go pay off one of my dealers. Make things right. Would you come with me? I hate to ask, but I'm afraid the temptation might get to me. Please.
Sure.
Can never be a happy ending now, can it? It must always be an ironic parody. My car despawned. Oh! Oh no, there it is. Forgot I parked it away from him. Why does he look like he's wearing someone's face? Because he's a meth addict or a former one. They wanted to make him look a little skinny.
They're over on Onion, just off Asparagus Avenue.
Don't relapse, my man. Don't relapse. I was brought near the gun shop too, and I had to I could have done that first. Oops.
I asked my sponsor to come along, but he says this is something I gotta do without him. Thanks for helping me, dude. Do not mention it. This is step number 9.
Look, I haven't seen Shia in so long. I kind of forgot what he looked like.
Expensive process. Could be. That said, it's a lot harder to ask people to write off the emotional debts than the financial ones. My problem hurt a lot of people.
Why doesn't this company outsource?
That's them. Do you mind waiting here?
You're pretty dumb for a banker. You forgot about interest, bitch.
Trust the higher power. Trust the HP.
Oof. He's a recovering addict.
Stay down there. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you were here for me. Take me back to my place on Wappinger?
Alright. It's a trap. Well, that wasn't really a trap. It's just like, you know, an opportunity. Escalate quickly. We did the city a good favor. They were drug dealers, after all.
Are you upset?
We should get a medal.
To make amends? Step 9's
Was that necessary? They were trying to kill the guy.
I want you to get better. I'll talk about it in group. You have
Are you really acting judgmental, Chad? How dare you kill those NPCs that were attacking a man?
The courage to
change the things you can. And the
There he.
wisdom to know the difference. Right, dude? I mean, that makes
Didn't even
sense.
he wasn't there to speak, give them any money, was he?
Can't always live it.
That is a healthy attitude.
Alright, your story is concluded now, I think.
Thanks for everything. Here's a token of my gratitude. Stay safe.
500 bucks. What a payoff. Alright, so gun store, and then apartment, change clothes. Yeah, that's the plan. What they do, you know. Yeah, you know what? That's investment money. Seed money, as they call it. So, chat, do any of you like regularly make charitable donations? It's a good conversation topic. This is not, also the virtual signaling, just like it's a curious object. Wonder how often it is. Heist coming up, that's why I want to make sure I get a vest, because the heist is coming up. Hello, you do every paycheck? Oh, good on you. I actually wasn't really into I didn't really do a lot of charity giving, other than like giving old clothes to like the Goodwill most of the time. But recently there's a charity I like, and I donated like 500 bucks to them recently. I was like, you know what? Not a bad feeling. Revin, how you been? Oh,
Life is tough.
where's yeah? Oh, well, there he is. No, there you. Well, yeah. Keep forgetting. Different name. And that's also when I was like, oh wait, that's just Nostra now. Also, give when people do cancer streams. I lost my sister a few weeks. Oh, damn, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. Cancer be a bitch. Hopefully, in our lifetimes, that will be taken care of. Let us hope. That would be nice. I need to buy a lot of AK ammo, because I am out. Does commissioning artists in emergency situations count? I don't think that's charity. Because you are buying a product. I mean, you're probably doing them some good, but I don't think it counts. I don't think it's tax deductible anyways. Don't need a lot of this. Just wanted to say thanks. Thanks, life. Kind of been kicking my ass for the past couple of years, but your streams and videos always cheer me up. Thanks. Well, I'm glad that they've been there for you through hard times, and they've made you maybe help take your mind off some more stressful stuff. I'm very happy to hear that. Hopefully, you're now in a better place, and you don't even need me anymore. That's right. I hope you're so well off, you're like, you know what, I'm ready to move on, Dartigan. Do I have any kids? I do not. I've been careful about that stuff. So what was it? Oh yeah, I need to change clothes before I can do Paggy's mission, can't I? Nope, no kiddos. Kind of wonder if I'm missing out though, sometimes. You know what? At some point, I guess you gotta do it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Pretty sure most of the people here in chat don't have kids, actually. It's kind of weird, but they're just the millennial generation. And also, I'm guessing the Zoomers now, the ones that are, like, reaching that age. But you know what? I'm gonna hold off on the little kid thing, because, you know, economy sucks. Hard to find a job. At least I guess that's a logic. Always donate sperm. Well, I guess that's an option. I mean, who wants YouTuber sperm? Is that? Can I put that on my card? I make funny videos. Ha ha ha. Could be your kid. Could you pick up that trait? How old am I? I always say that I'm 62 in anime years. Doesn't need to be specific. I'm the age that I am, and I'm a good one. Oh shit! Running after, losing control. Do you have to pay the fare if you go through the wrong lane? You've never wanted kids? Not everyone does, and I don't hold it against anyone. That means you're 30? I mean, could be, yes. I mean, it's pretty well known what my age is, actually. I just like, irritating the new people who just, like, demand to know. Because you never know. Some people are like, you know what? I only watch Zoomers, and you're not a Zoomer. You've also never really wanted kids? Like I said, to each their own. No one who doesn't really want them should have them, because, you know, there's plenty of reasons not to. China and the corporations are installing subliminal messages to reduce reproduction in order to control population growth, obviously. Which conspiracy sub are you a member of again? You love kids, you love them more when they can go... Love them more when they're at school, probably. Like, yeah, that's the argument I've heard before. I love my kids when they're not fucking at home. Fuck. God, why? Why? It's right there. Caucasian, 6'1" healthy, you should donate your sperm dart. Why, is that like highly desired traits now? I mean, maybe it'd be, and I just, miss them out on, like, all the mystery children I could have had from, anonymous women. Who definitely want, YouTuber, like, babies. Moo Cult World Domination Underground. That's, the next album, right? Or the world tour. You're too immature? Well, like I said, everyone, it seems that way, that we're like we've all adopted neoteny. So we're like axolotls who never leave the juvenile stage. I think you get notified if they pick your sperm, oh. And I guess that's a moment of pride. Like, I got a kid out there somewhere that I don't have to pay for. Maybe, like, what would really suck, though, is if they end up being like Jeff Bezos, the next Jeff Bezos. Like, oh, shit. Which is actually, weirdly, Jeff Bezos' father, like, left his mother, and she, like, remarried, and his father didn't even know he was the father of Jeff Bezos until, like, years later, until after he's, like, a billionaire. How fucked up is it you must feel after that? Like, Jesus Christ. What have I done? YouTube notification, you have one new child. I mean, they probably would be an app, wouldn't it? I don't think I'm... No, if you're donating sperm, you can't be forced to pay child support. That's not how that works. No man would donate their sperm if that was the case. That would be a dead industry. That's like playing Russian roulette. You just want to make yourself look... I just need the $50, but I need to make myself look terrible, so no one will pick me. Alright, suit time. We're now dressed for the heist. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go get something to drink and use the restroom. I will be right back, chat. Have fun amongst you while I'm gone briefly. Right, Chad, guess what? The pants are going back on. Because it's now comfortable enough, temperature-wise. Right. I'm losing +5 sexiness because I'm wearing jeans again. You know what? I'm going to do something that's a first on Twitch. Zipper ASMR. There you go. Hope everyone was wearing headphones for that one. Didn't hear it? Well, there's definitely a zipper sound, but my microphone can also be weirdly sensitive-wise to not picking up sounds. Should have. This is what a man looks like before he hangs himself. Who? Nico? What? Standing in front of like the weird Princess Leia poster? Didn't hear a thing. I'm not doing it again though. Sorry. I guess I didn't aggressively zip up enough because I'm always, cautious of what could get caught in the zipper. Or maybe my zipper is, like, too good a quality and it's more silent. I'm used to, like, really loud zips. Ripping fat zips, chat. That's what we do here. What's up, Dex? What you doing? Your mouth is covered in water you've been drinking out of your dish. Don't get up on my desk. I don't want wet footprints all over it, alright? So, if I'm not mistaken, aren't we getting sort of close? We got luck. We're over halfway through the game. There's one more section of it over there. I forgot. Yeah, we gotta do this like stuff for Packy and the mob, and then you go for the last act of the game. This is the look of a desperate man needing that real estate job. God, I'm gonna fucking kill myself if I don't get this next job. Everything's gone wrong for me. Now introducing you from the creators of the YouTube. The YouTube is gonna make YouTube is getting into the semen donation business, are they? It's a weird, tangent to go on. Especially considering I don't think there's much money in that. Are you doing the expansions? I plan to. I don't plan to do them immediately after I finish this, though. It's where you moved after your wife left. No, it's where this is where you move after she kicks you out. And you're still not divorced, but not separated. 2014, a man signed a contract waiving his parental responsibility before helping a lesbian couple have a kid. In Kansas, court made him pay child support. So he, wait a minute, signed a contract waiving his parental responsibility. So they told him, like, get me pregnant, you won't have to pay child support, and they signed a contract, but a Kansas court upheld it anyways afterward. I think it sounds like he didn't get a good lawyer, to be honest with you. Or maybe I'm guessing there might have also been something weird about the contract. Maybe they didn't have it notified or, like, have a witness for it. That's pretty shitty if so. Who was rapping? Or was there someone doing that in the game? Are you going to send the rest of the DMC games? Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry 3 at some point. I don't know if I'd do Devil May Cry 1 or 2, but 3 will probably get a video. I did play through it and record it not too long ago. But I don't have an idea of when that'll happen either. Sounds like he didn't do this to a sperm donor. Definitely not. Well, if they made him sign a contract, it was a private thing with, the two ladies, I'm guessing. But even then, I'm guessing you could write up a contract, but you definitely want it written up by a lawyer. My guess is that they wrote it up like on a piece of paper on a computer themselves, and nothing in it was technically legally binding because it wasn't written correctly, or written out properly, or witnessed when it was signed. Poor child. I mean, it's still a shitty thing to do if you are the person saying you won't, like, get me knocked up with your seed, but you won't have to pay anything. Wait, do you get to go through the toll booth for free if you're driving a cop car? But I hope that wasn't like a con, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe he misunderstood the contract too. Napkin on Taco Bell. That's where I write all of my obligations to impregnate women on, and not pay child support afterward. You know what? This Taco Bell napkin will do. Getting that hysterectomy is a win for you? I mean, hey. I am happy that you are happy. DMC 1 might be hard to send. Well, it's got a few moments, but it's actually very little plot in there, to be honest with you. got a few moments, but most of it's just you playing the game, and here's your next mission, and every once in a while, you know, I can never remember her name, it's Triss or Trish, shows up and, like, says something, and then the end of the game happens. And, or, like, your brother. Yeah, everyone says Trish, but I will, again, call her, I think it's Triss, tomorrow.
These are my two brothers. Well, two of my brothers. The two that count. Derek and Gerald.
Hi.
Derek has just returned to the family fold after a good few years in the old country, involved in the struggle. Sort of like you, I'd imagine. And Jerry's the man. And you remember Michael, St. Michael?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Nico's a trip, man. I met him through that Puerto Rican coke dealer.
So you want to involve him in family business? What do you know about him?
What I know is he likes a fight and he ain't the fucking law.
Oh. No offense, mister. That ain't good enough.
Well, it's good enough for me.
He's a good lad, Jerry. Was I talking to you, inbred halfwit?
Same-sex marriage wasn't legal in Kansas? Oh, that might have nullified it then, too.
Don't you speak about my parents like that. Oh, you're like fucking Cleopatra. 15 generations of brothers-sisters fucking, and you're so thick you take orders off my idiot brother Packy. Who's so stupid, he had to tattoo his name on his arm.
If there is a problem, I'll go. No trouble. I have other ways of making money.
There's no problem. Jerry just likes to think he knows best about everything, which is why he's been married 3 times already and still won't admit he likes men.
Well, it's nothing like a good old family roast, right?
I'll leave you boys to it. Don't screw up. Packy, take care of Derek. He's been away. And you? Nothing personal, but don't fuck with my family, or I will fuck with yours.
What about your sister? Or, wait, is that your sister? Why are Irish families so intense?
All right.
The guy wasn't told the couple didn't involve a doctor. You guys don't mind driving in a cop car, right? I mean, that's not suspicious at all that I drove up in that. Nico, are you something you want to tell us? Watch the Boondock Sinks and then ask that again. For some reason, whenever it says the Boondock Sinks, I always think of the Boondocks TV show, the cartoon, instead. Well, you know, I would also do my heist by starting off in a police car.
All right, here's how the shit is going down. We're gonna
Got
go
a 3-year
inside,
badge, didn't even
each
notice.
take down a security guard. Me and St. Michael here are gonna handle the civilians, while Nico and Derek manage the employees. Anyone tries anything, you put them down hard. Once the
Kill
situation
everyone,
has been
leave no one
controlled,
alive.
Derek's going to rig the vault door with explosive.
It was like the start of a Tarantino movie. Well, a lot of GTA is inspired by, you know, Tarantino movies in some ways.
Derek here picked up over there.
I ain't having this argument with you, Patrick. Safe to say, what we're using is controllable enough to go through any vault door without incinerating whatever's inside. Not gonna leave much residue on the notes either, so they should be washable.
Oh, they're going to be washable, all right. Can't wait to see what sort of kick C4 residue is gonna give me when I snort up a line of chop through one of them notes.
First, you're fucking charming.
Drugs sound really fun, chat.
Second, it's PE4.
Kind of feel left out.
Whatever, at least I'm honest about my habits, Derek.
You know nothing about
This is more like Heat. Yeah, well, a lot of those 90s crime movies like that have inspired GTA. Personally, know a Russian person. She's a hot older lady with gray hair that flirts with me in front of her kid and husband, but she smells like tacos in the summer. How did she get that smell? That's an interesting aroma.
Don't bring my parents into this, Packy.
All right.
Is she named one of those hot Russian lady names, by the way? Like Natasha. Svetlana. You know, we've had this discussion before.
If you guys can stop arguing for a few minutes, then I think we might be okay.
Her name is literally Svetlana. Yeah, it's always one of those, isn't it? Get ready for an intense shootout? I know, that's why I went and got the armor first. I knew I was going to need it. And then probably have to do it a couple times over, because you know in this game. The chat is bumming you out. What's going on, Precious Slice? What's making you sad? Let Dartigan make it all better with a stupid dick joke. I don't know why I always talk about I'm doing dick jokes. I actually don't make dick jokes that often. Unless they're like a good moment for it. But for some reason, that's how I always describe my comedy. Don't think she showers or uses deodorant, and her name is Julius. Well, that would definitely give you a weird aroma. But apparently her family doesn't mind. Did anyone else have like a not showering phase when you were young? Like a little kid young? I've known some people who've had that.
This is it, boys.
For some reason, we're talking about neutering and not sure why that... Well, that's not really neutering. If it's like a medical issue that's, you know, actually hampering you.
None of you fucking fucks move! Get on the floor!
None of you is gonna get a medal for playing hero. All you're gonna get is a bullet to the heart.
Don't none of you worry about nothing. We're here for the bank's money. It's going to a greater cause.
Shut up and handle the safe!
Something about Kansas, that did seem like it started off some of the conversation.
Open the door!
Open the door!
Open the
He needs a third person to tell her.
Okay, wait a minute. I got it.
Didn't brush your teeth for 2 years, no cavities. That's something that some people can do. Some people don't really have an issue with cavities, while some people get them really quickly.
Now! But sir, you too. Okay.
Oh, I can tell what's going on with that camera angle, and this one, and that one. That post, of course.
Hey, yo, I'm a gun club member. I'm gonna take these rookies downtown. Are you with me?
Is the post talking to the wall?
Luis, but this ain't such a good idea, bro.
Yeah? They said catching that pass in my high school championship football game was...
Little kid, yes, but I got older, I understood the importance of cleanliness. Not smelling like ass. I also didn't like to brush my teeth and had to wear braces and then a retainer. Yeah, everyone's a smelly little kid at some point, I think.
Come on. The PE-4 has been molded and is set to explode in 60 seconds. Now listen, people. We're your friends. Me and me brother here.
Why are you telling them we're brothers, you idiot? That's gonna make it hard for them to find us, isn't it?
I'm trying to be honest with these people. We put them through a lot today.
Fuck these people. Fuck your cause. That shit's over. Ireland's not the only thing that's green. Dollars are too.
Now you said bloody Ireland. That's gonna narrow the search, ain't it?
Fuck you! Take the needle out your arm, then tell me what to do.
I'll let you tell me what to do when you stop shoving half of Bolivia up your nose every Saturday night.
Motherfucker!
Oh no!
We told you not to fuck with us!
Well, you kind of like had that yourself coming when you just lost your attention. What a great crew. You know, I trust them a lot.
Fucking shit! Get the money!
Well, now that you got a dead member of your family there, it's gonna be very easy to find you. That's not the vault.
Everyone, keep your heads down.
It's the fucking vault. What? No, that is the vault, but it looked like it was going into a stairwell. Is this the terrible PC port? It is the terrible PC port. How can you tell? It's a really empty bank. Well, the hostage is the guy you play as in the Ballad of Gay Tony. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Like I said, I haven't played Ballad of Gay Tony.
I got all the money I could. There's still some in there, though.
We ain't got time to go back in. Let's move out, boys.
Let's leave. Michael would think this is a very sloppy job. Why would they hire Packy if this is his work history? Your first high school?
Move in! Move in! Come on, let's do this, people! Go, 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 go!
Guy in the black jacket with the white sleeves of the guy, Lewis. Was by 5. The only thing people know about this heist is that Packy survived with a lot of money. I'm pretty sure they knew Nico was a part of it, because they did that. There was that line about, who was this Russian guy making moves? Okay. This is gonna make you the most wanted people in the nation. Oh, we just killed all the police officers in the city. Like he mentions that Nico might be dead due to the falling out between the actor and Rockstar. I mean, they kind of like, they're never gonna probably like straight up say it because they never know whether they want to break him back or something. So they just allude to things. So if they never have to, you can just assume it. There aren't too many missions in Grand Theft Auto that ever get you all the way up to 6 stars, are there? It usually stops at 5. Now, how much money do you think we're getting for this, chat? What do you think is worth risking the wrath of, like, a nationwide manhunt? Far from Packy. There. Oh. Don't kill my Packy. I need him to live. He's like important. What's up? Giblet? 20 bucks? That's what you think? It's gonna be probably just a few measly $1,000. Where are they at? This would be like news that everyone would be talking about for months on end. This just in, 50 cops killed in vicious gun battle outside the Liberty City Bank. You would never get away with this. Jim, you have a good night. They got plans for this money. If you kill all the cops, you can't be wanted. Well, there's always cops in other places, you know. What's called a nationwide manhunt. They dodged that while lightly jogging. Like, lightly jog away from the minigun. Anyone ever got enough stars to summon tanks? You can, it just, you have to go into long mayhem. Usually, though, you get it by actually just putting in a code to give yourself a tank. And then just, you know, because you're kind of invincible at that state. They knew we were going to come down here? Oh. Really? Fuck, fuck, fuck. A little low on ammo. And your life. This idiot's stuck. I'm going to like help him out, don't I? Push him through it. Go. Get through, please. You know what? I guess you're just stuck there. That better not glitch out the mission. Remember in GTA 3 you can spawn a tank? Yeah, I remember doing that a lot often. That's pretty much the way you always got 5-star. Just spawn as many spawn a tank, stay in it. Was this really part of the escape plan? They're improvising. Yeah, this seems like the worst improvisation.
Shit, that was closer than I'm comfortable with. You could have mixed the explosive better, couldn't you, Dad?
And you could have been more careful of your boy Michael. He should be worse.
Don't step on the third rail. That's never a thing in video games you have to worry about.
It wasn't anybody's fault what happened to him. And the explosive did its job. The both of you shut the fuck up.
Street level. Health kit. Is there an emergency? Oh, that one. I think that one guy's still back there. Might be thinking of something else, but aren't train tracks electric? They are. That's why you're told not to touch the third rail. But in video games, it's usually never a detail that they bother with. Well, sometimes they do if they want it to be like a hazard, but generally not. I forgot how long this goes on for, by the way. Left. I keep behind. Where is he? Don't do this to me. What is he stuck on? What are you doing? Oh, I'm scared. It's dark. It's like I like subways, you know? It's comfortable. There's a giant police presence up there waiting for us now. So this was the mission that basically inspired them to go all out with all the heist stuff in GTA 5, wasn't it? I can't get past their bodies. Where are they at now? Where'd my crew go? Now I'm gonna go back down and get this health I saw down here. Because these idiots... Get your ass up the stairs.
Notes with bullet holes in them are gonna be mighty hard to get rid of. Suspect last seen on foot.
Hold on. Scratchy, itchy head. Ah, there we go. You guys... They're glitching. They're going back down the steps.
Don't get this money shut up, boys.
Shut up, Packy. You're making me do all the work.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Officer down! Call the paramedics!
Please stop. Get almost fucking me up, you two. Oh, shit, no, 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 no. Oh, you motherfucking idiot AIs. How far back am I going to go through that again? I knew it was going to happen. Fuck you. Oh. Almost done with it. Now I don't have that bullet armor. Oh, that's some shit. Give me a goddamn car. When you guys rather go bowling? No, no. Steal the car. I need a 4-door. No, Nico. It's like, well, you gonna get in or not? Come back.
What the hell?
One of those brutal missions? Well, yeah, but it's even worse on the PC version because the AI is constantly broken. It's gonna be harder now because I don't have bullet armor. Or bulletproof armor.
Gerald was very clear about the way things is going down, boys. Me and Michael are on the civilians. Derek and Nico
Bye. See you later, Puff.
employees. Derek, did you sort out the charge for the vault door?
What's that mean? Of course I sorted out the charge. What do you think I've been doing all day?
I don't know. Nodding off with a needle sticking out of your arm?
Patrick, you were such a sweet little boy when I left this city.
Wonder how many attempts it's gonna take. Good night. Also, Arjun, you have a good night as well. Thanks for being here. Just cheese it. There isn't really much cheesing it other than like typing a cheat code, which I'm not gonna do.
Maybe we should just talk about the job, though.
Sure. So Derek, you got the charge rigged up to your phone.
Had a bit of trouble with
At least you get the alternate dialogue. There's alternate dialogue.
Had to put the thing on a timer.
All right. We can roll with the timer. That's cool. Nico, when the door blows, I want you and Michael to go down into the vault to get the cash. Grab as much as you can carry.
Okay.
Don't need to tell me twice, Packy. I'm ready to go. Pumped is what I am.
Thanks, Michael. Knew I could count on the dumbest member of the group to throw himself into proceedings the most willingly.
I was just saying how I do what you said, Packy.
Do the flying car cheat. That no, that will not also. Well, maybe at the end, but that will not help me during the heist.
I can think of one reason they needed to get married. They were so ugly that no one else would have them.
Nothing like a sibling's love, eh, Derek?
Nothing like it. Nothing could make me love Francis, though.
Fucking Frankie. He'd be pissed if he could see us now.
Start of the mission, yeah. Second try, boys. Second try. It's basically you do everything but the opening cutscene that starts it. They start you out. Instead of like, it's the worst checkpoint. They could have done it like at least after the robbery got started and you like blew the safe.
Let's make this clean, boys. No civilian casualties.
Do as game demands. Skip cutscene though. By the way, Michael is not their brother. Who? Oh, you mean the guy that gets killed? Well, still connected to them probably in some way that can be traced back to them. So now with that bullet armor, this is like the difficulty's gone up actually for me. I don't know how bullet armor, it's just armor.
There's still some in there, though.
We ain't got time to go back in. Let's move out, boys. We got company, people.
Can my partner even die in this mission? I don't know if they can or not. Already taking damage. Believe in the spleen of the cards. Oh, they have organs, do they? No, idiot, stop lock. No, Nico, stop. Please. I need you to cooperate. Come on. This is the worst game of whack-a-mole. Nico does what he wants, and he likes to lock himself onto a wall. That one cop is just like, I'm not gonna peek my head out to be seen. Alright, chat, keep those fingers crossed and sphincters tightened, because I'm going to need all the magic I can muster. Do they even give you any, chance to get bullet armor? Oh, there's someone. There we go. One of the DLC characters in this is in the start of this mission. See. Need to blow up one of those real quick. Blow up the car. Please, I can't hit the gas can from here. Yes, peaceful like. Well, you just talk to the cops. Yeah, they definitely understand.
Town always smells like Chinatown, no matter where you are or how much gunpowder is in the air.
Sorry for lack of commentary, chat. I do need to, concentrate right now. Has GTA ever been set in the actual city? No, they've always been like parodies of US cities. And I think they had one in London. Back in like the very early days of it.
Stop right there! Drop the weapon, or we will shoot you!
Shit! They sent a chopper after us! There ain't no getting away! We're done!
Alright, back to the subway. This is where things will likely go wrong. The AI cannot navigate narrow corridors.
Shit, they followed us down here! They're in the subway, too!
You know, it doesn't feel like there's enough, places like you get covered down here too either. You're like caught out in the open. Like a normal London day, one does what? Shooting? A shootout? That seems like the opposite of a normal London day. Let you guys come out of this, right? Shit, no! Shit! Nico, stop! Fuck me. That was bad. Give any of you drop any armor? No? Please, there's gotta be armor, please. Like how Nico just reloads by pulling the charging handle. It doesn't. No, he's got cheat codes on. Look at these two idiots. They're doing their comedy routine again. Boys. There you go. God. Come on, just... Please, work with me, video game. Spawn them behind me, at the very least. Alright. Any bullet armor? No, nothing. Of course not. Pray. Keep those eyes squinted. Alright. So the AI better not actually run them into the train. I know what happened to you here last time.
Michael was unlucky. It wasn't anybody's fault.
Stop, please.
The explosive did its job. The both of you shut the fuck up.
There you go. Shoot the 2D train people. I don't think it does anything, does it?
That's gotta be a service exit. Let's hit it.
I want these two to go first. But they won't. They're too idiotic.
You're doing fucking great, boys. Let's get up these stairs.
Which day of Grand Theft 4? There's days of Grand Theft 4? I don't know, but it's like we're doing the big heist with the Paggy. And the AI doesn't want to cooperate on this very treacherous part of it. I'm into the streams. I think it's like my 4th day, I think. Shit.
Cop car, boys, watch it.
Find a 4-door. Get in before they kill me by shooting, please.
Shit, Michael! Damn it! I could have been nice to him for once in my fucking life. The kid only wanted to help.
Okay, we need a pay and spray desperately. There is no way we're getting away with this any other way.
Who's happy you spoke to him? Didn't matter what you were saying.
Yeah, well, now I gotta explain to his folks that their son.
Actually, it's only 3 stars now. What the hell?
We'll give them this cut. When your kid is living a life, you gotta expect someone to come through the door and break this sort of news.
That does not make it any easier to hear. And we aren't safe yet.
Eye on the road, Nico.
Napalm sticks to kids. What is this comment I see in chat? I mean, it's true, but my god, why? It sticks to everything. Oh, they're like all down here, like guarding that pay and spray. Oh, we got away. Never mind. That one is actually a very easy getaway. Alright, Chad, as long as we don't fuck up now, we're golden. All you did was become the most prolific killer in history, like the biggest mass murderer of police officers that has ever been known in national history. I think that's what that was. But what's up, Discreet Lake? Sorry I missed so many comments. I did need to concentrate there. I didn't want to do that over again.
Jesus!
But I think we're good now. LCP is down a couple dozen officers. Well, they save on their pensions on the other ones, I guess. Well, no, the pensions go to the loved ones, don't they? That's how that works, I think. How's everybody doing? Seems like it's a good night. Or at least now that we're all together. Do that weird AI shit on the bridge. Stop it. What? They all try to run me off the road. In this city don't know how to drive. Is there anyone who doesn't actually ever make that claim that these idiots don't know how to drive? I think everyone makes that statement. That it's always the other people that don't know how to drive. What's up? What's up? I'm Charlie. How you doing? I know you said it's me, Charlie, but I'm Charlie for some stupid reason. Because I can't speak. No one noticed a car full of buttholes? That's a minor detail. If you saw the roads here, you'd be impressed.
This is the way to do it, Nico.
So how much are we going to get from all this? We didn't get shot that much that time, I think. So maybe get a pretty dicey, good haul.
Thanks, Nico. You're a damn good man.
I wasn't just driving you two. The money was in the car as well. Remember that?
We won't forget it, Nico. Here's your cut. I tell Jerry you did good. He might give you a call or something.
Napalm sticks to kids is a USA marching Kate. What? It's like a joke that they march to during like basic training. $250,000. Okay, it's a decent chunk, but I still think killing 100 cops would be worth a bit more than that. Alright, that's all packy stuff. Now we need to go change it back into our normal attire, but we had to like take care of our health situation.
Please make a U-turn where safe.
Roman is apparently not liking us because we're not going bowling with him.
20 yards. Turn left.
The thing that always bothered me is that all the license plates say Liberty City. Well, I guess it wasn't too much of a work at that time to like just make that many custom plates, so it's like, fuck it, just do that and it's fine. These days they can have that little detail done by AI. Hang with him, son? I did, and I got my fill of him. It's not really worth it to keep just constantly taking care of the social lives in this game. I can barely take care of my own. I want to do it. I don't have to spend time in a fictional universe taking care of their social life and making friends. Back again for your favorite, sir.
Welcome to Cluck and Bell. Can I get you a bucket of chicken? Bon appetit, motherfucker.
Is that the company tagline, by the way?
Thanks for coming in to Cluck and Bell.
Right now, I guess we're gonna get body armor again, and then we go change clothes. Motherfucker, muff. Is that what he said? I think he said, well, motherfucker, but he just left off the other part of it.
50 yards.
Unknown caller, huh?
Nico, my boy. This is Packy's brother, Gerald McCreary.
Jerry, how's it going?
Good. Got a little business opportunity I need your help with. Come and see me at my mom's house. Use the back entrance.
You need more cashiers like him? I mean, there's a reason you probably don't have many, because they usually get fired. Because most people would not take it kindly. They're like, are you insulting me, sir? I don't like the cut of your jib.
You have arrived.
That's why they usually say to have a good day, sir, or madam. Wrong door.
here, pal.
Packy.
Nico, I got a favor to ask you.
What is it?
Well, you've been spending time with the rest of my family. I figured
We gotta do that again.
complete the set. You remember my brother Derek? Came along on the bank job?
Sure.
He's in a bad way. Last I heard, he was spending his hours in some park in Actor. Go down and check on him. Me and Gerald will cover any expenses incurred.
All right, man. I'll go find him.
What do you like more, that burger shot guy or this so done with this Cluck and Bell employee? I think the Cluck and Bell employee, because I think he's more relatable. Don't you? That's a relatable guy. Can we buy ammo for this now? Good. Alright, clothes next. What you like? What we got? It's Gary, and who's this? Well, the other city's open just now. And Derek. I guess we'll do Gary's next before we go doing Derek stuff, but first, clothing change. Can't go doing missions dressed like this.
Please make a U-turn where safe. Turn left, then immediately left.
Who the R mission stand? Geralt? The R mission? Who was that? Ray Bossino, that's the Italian people. We haven't started up any of their stuff yet. Kind of wait until I get the other missions done and out of the way. Definitely get a Dartigan vibe from that San Andreas Cluckenbell. A Dartigan vibe, you say? I can't wait for YouTube to be invented, so I can do that instead of ordering, serving burgers. That game was set in like what, 92, 94? No, someday this internet thing's gonna be big. I saw it at college. '92, yeah, I figured that's much. The gangsta era.
This city is getting on my nerves.
You love a bucket of chicken. I mean, that's a pretty easy, thing to get. You were born in 92. Oh, a 90s kid. Hello, fellow 90s kid.
Come on! Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day.
90s kid, yeah, boomer. I get you. If anyone, pretty much anyone who's 5 years older than you, you get to call it boomer anymore. Lost all meaning. Thanks for ruining a perfectly good, kind of like jab at people. Even actual physical boomers like, that's old shit, son. Come up with a new joke.
Nico, me and you been hanging out some. I'm thinking we should go play some darts. How about it?
I am not. No.
Sorry, Packy. I can't throw darts with you right now.
Sure, Nico. You must have people to kill and shit. Call me when you're free.
Listen here, you little shit. That's always a great comeback. Listen here, you little shit. You can tell you've gotten under someone's skin when they pulled that one out. I am being funny. I honestly think that word's really dumb. Everything gets overused when people like it initially. And now we can no longer enjoy things. Change out of these stuffy clothes. Too bad Nico can't go pantless too. Okay, Zoomer, you know what? I'm fine being the millennial that I am. I think being a millennial meant you grew up in like a perfect era. Like right when computers got good, the internet came along, you got to enjoy all this cool shit. I'm happy to have been born when I was. '90s era kids live in the golden era of video games. Never before have they been so accessible. Pretty much. You're happy not living in the last 2 years? I think most people would be. I'm gonna have the back door. Why did I go at the back door? Alright, chat, I think we have time for one more mission tonight. And it will be this one over here. Gawi. Born during a generation change. So you were born like what, 95 then, I'm guessing? That's like when the Zoomers start, right? 95? I think. But then again, just so everyone is aware, we pay way too much attention to this stupid generational crap. There's nothing scientific about it. That's why you always have debates on where the generation begins. It is nothing but a marketing ploy that was actually invented back after World War II by advertisers. So they started like calling the boomers the baby boom generation. That's literally where it came. No one actually did this or mentioned it before that. Is it really a creation of advertisers? And we just actually go with it for some weird reason. Gen Z starts in 2001. See, I've heard it's different. I've heard it starts in like 1995. I've also heard people claim that millennials start in 1980, 1982, 1984, and then usually somewhere in the early 80s. But no one really seems to, because it's not scientific. We literally make this up, and just like we need to agree on what is what, but it's nothing scientific about it. Just you ask any sociologist or anyone, it's a marketing ploy. That's all it really is. That we've all like fallen hook, line, and sinker for. We are easily led people. Like other countries don't do this generational stuff quite like we do either. We in America, like, well, I guess maybe some other European countries started doing it. But I think it's generally an American thing where we like call generations by a name now, or like categorize them. Sometimes if you're born in that that year where a generation begins or ends, they call you like there's Zennials, like Gen X, like born right as Gen X was ending and Millennials started. Then technically, wouldn't Zoomers and Millennials be Zennials too? It's the same Z letter. Oh well, like I said, doesn't matter. All stupid. Live in a society, barely a functioning one, sort of. Alright, final mission of the night. If I can find where the guy is.
No one's here.
Gen Z is said to have begun in 2004. So like I said, there is nothing scientific about this. We just make it up as we go along. Now people are trying to come up with a name for like the newer generation after Zoomers. It's like, oh, they're Generation Alpha. There is literally no difference between like the Generation Alpha and Zoomers, and very little difference between Millennials even. Like we all grew up with computers and the internet was a major part of our lives. Some of us got the internet right as we were like turning like 10, and others like had it from the beginning. That's really it.
Good causes, a good laugh, some stupid dream or some stupid distraction. But never any fucking focus. Never.
Focus.
All we've ever been is bitches, working for guineas, working for niggers, any asshole with a buck. A whole
I'm sorry,
lot
what?
spent in a proper manner. Oh yeah, whining women as quick as possible, and remain a slave forever.
Very poetical.
Yeah, I know. National tragedy. But I got a plan. You down, friend?
Maybe. What is it?
Well, first up, we gotta create a little problem between the Ancelottis and their Albanian muscle for Jimmy P. You're gonna plant a bomb in Tony Black's car. Be rigged to a phone. Thing will go off when you dial a number. I want it to blow when they get back from their meeting.
So the Ancelottis think the Albanians did it.
Exactly. Bombs in an alley off of Inchin Avenue. Get it?
Why is it here though?
You know, Packard was right for
I leave
once.
all my bombs in alleys. Alright, pick up the bomb. You're raised to enjoy the older stuff. Like, I have watched the Andy Griffith Show and old 50 shows like that, so I was raised a little different, and one of my favorite shows is MASH. There's nothing wrong with liking older stuff. That's something that we're also kind of think, weirdly, because of this generational stuff, we're convinced we can't really enjoy stuff that's, like, outside, that was... maybe I'm completely wrong in this, but I do get the sensation that there's almost like some pressure these days to not enjoy something if it was, like, made prior to your generational birth, or all this other dumb stuff. I don't know if that's just me and my wrong intuition, though. Like, I do see some people, like, not want to... I mean, even I'm guilty of it. When I was a kid, I didn't, like, want to watch, like, black and white movies. Like, that's old. Or even if it looked like it was from the 70s, I didn't want to watch it. Like, if it looked something like the color was off, this looks like it's an old movie. I was like, I don't want to watch it. It looks old. Give me cartoons.
So, Jerry, I got this bomb.
Night, Chad. Hey, Fresh, you have a good night, man.
And the Albanians are meeting in Little Italy. Tony's car is parked in an alleyway off of Feldspar Street. Now, you put the bomb in the trunk. Then follow the wise guys from their meeting back to the rest of their crew. Then you blow the bomb.
Slender the Divine Protector, hello.
It's easy, right?
So easy, I don't see why you ain't doing this yourself.
Nico, I wouldn't trust myself with this task. You ain't got a gallon of whiskey in your system. And besides, you're being paid, ain't you? Call me when it's done.
Go to Ancelotti's car and rig it with the Zibom. I like MASH, but I love Andy Griffith Show. I think I've seen maybe that a couple times when it was on cable, but I don't remember ever... I know about it, and like the characters, some of the characters. And like, and it's like always like the good old days. I think I've actually heard more about people refer to like, man, why can't we be more like Andy Griffith in the good old days? When everything was simple and white. Only crime was, you know, just illegal moonshine, right? I am not joking. I have heard people like old folks pine for like, I wish things were back like that. Good old days for who? Yeah, that's usually the question, but for who were the good old days? They were good for a select few, you know. Andy Griffith Show is so wholesome. I do believe it always tried for a positive message. You know, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying there's some people who try to use it as an example of the way things are supposed to be. Where am I going? But oh, okay, we're not far. Back in the days when you could afford a house and a minimum wage job, well, that was like what? As early as like the 70s, I think. Actually, I think it's like starting in the 80s that the house prices really started to get unaffordable, and the income gap started to grow. I think. Didn't it start with like Reagan? Like that's kind of like when it's known to have started. I don't know. My socioeconomics are showing. Come on, it wasn't that scary lady. To the back of the ancillary car and rig it with the bomb. Phew! Phew! Sorry about that. That's a big bomb.
Looks like an ambush to me. Hey, Frank, this is my car. Overside, coming through.
And I guess I'll wait for them to like, oh god, park over there. Maybe we should get a car that I don't have to worry about not starting, because this one's starting to have some issues. If you could remove one government organization, which would it be, and why the ATF? I mean, really, the ATF? Well, I guess if you're like really into guns, that they're still like considered the enemy, aren't they? I don't really know. I've never like had an animosity toward government organizations usually. I mean, I'd rather, if I had an option, like, I'd rather just increase NASA's budget, to be honest, even more. Rather than removing one. The IRS? Everyone hates the IRS, but a nation can't work without tax dollars, unfortunately.
Did you kick some ass or what? The Albanians know they got us over a barrel, Sal. At least it's better than dealing with those fucking drunken Irish bastards, though. Forget about it.
Forget about it. I guess he wasn't asking me which government, but which U.S. government organization. What I was asking is what I felt. Follow the Ancelottis. Don't let them know you're following them. Oh, what? On these missions. Oh, they break all the traffic laws too, I see. We're a big mafia dick energy. We don't follow those rules. Anyone hear a buzzing noise? I mean, I don't have anything on in the background, so it shouldn't be. I just said ma in my background. Do you plan to stay where you are for the rest of your life, or do you plan on moving at some point and where? I don't know. I guess I haven't thought about that, or thought that far ahead. Kind of just go with what the mood is sometimes. I mean, I like I said, I am like the only person, like I have a very small family, like my mom and little brother. Because my uncle passed away recently, so it's really all I have family-wise left. So I kind of like worry about them if I like move away, I guess. No, I don't know. It's not a concern of mine right now. I'm doing well where I'm at. It's kind of cheap to live here. But, you know, I'll eventually, I think, probably, But let's enjoy video game now and not worry about too much serious thing. Cost of living is key. Yeah, that's always the key, isn't it? Oh. Speeding up. M. Now, what's the next letter of the alphabet dumped? Sorry, here, man. No, don't worry. It's fine. Don't have to worry about it. Death is a natural part of sadness and, you know, family loss usually. But, nope, that's why he was, he had a good life, I guess. Well, and, he just didn't take good care of himself, so he can get heart congestion could be a real problem. So, eat healthy, Chad. Killing missions, exciting, I know, right? I do think GTA 5 does a better job on mission types, too. I gotta say that much about it. Close your heart, good boy. Can you get where you're going already? This has gone on long enough. Day, please. This is kind of like, I guess, why I like the GTA 3 map is like the perfect size. It wasn't so freaking big. You get from one end to the other, it still feel like decently sized, but not just taking forever to drive around. Let's blow up the car. We have to they have to get somewhere and like get a specific person, I think. Ever follow somebody and get mad when they make 4 left turns and go to a police station? I can't say that I have. Go anywhere, all expenses paid? Where would you go and why? I don't know. To a safe point? I mean, Chad, you're asking me like where? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Once you give me all expenses paid any other option, then like my mind is like, Usually you gotta narrow it down some, because once you do that, I can't think of a proper answer. Call Gary and detonate the bomb. Boom. I like this option on my cell phone, detonate. Just put that on the app, did you? Just calling it should detonate it. Uh-oh. Then I'll go. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Take out the really? Of course they would. No witnesses. What are you doing all the way over there? Get off here and lose. Oh shit. I'll go boom. It went boom real good though. Trick you, bitch. Why Vegas? I mean, well, if maybe if you go to Vegas, all expenses paid means also all gambling debts paid. Oh, shit. Fuck. You just killed a fuck ton of cops and now you're committing terrorism? Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a manhunt on me, like, on my ass. Like, and I'm actually working for, like, the government, too, at times. You remember that? Like, nah, we don't care. Taking a risk going through an alleyway? Usually, these are not the best ways to escape. Ovaltine, is Ovaltine still around? I don't think I've ever had Ovaltine. I don't know. Couldn't answer that one. Right, let's go save our game. Thankfully, we're right next to it.
20 yards.
Haven't had that. I mean, isn't it just like chocolate powdered milk mix? I mean, there's nothing really special about it, right? Just the advertising campaign? If you've had Nesquik, you've probably had the same thing.
I hit the Encelotes crew real hard. Everyone got taken down. The rest of them should think the Albanian...
Well, that was easy. Yeah, it was just a really drawn-out mission because we had to follow someone forever.
That's step one of the plan's complete. Come see me. Talk about step two.
Forgot how long this section of the game is with all the Italian and Irish mafia people. Well, we might be able to finish this in another... Well, we might be able to finish the main, GTA storyline in, like, the next 2 streams of it. At least I'm hopeful we can. Oh, yes, so would you like your clean day off, 15? You like being hot more than being too cold? We all like being hot, brother. Feels good, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm going to continue cycling my saves until I run out of spaces. Ow. I'm all tangled up in cords, chat. Stop it. Okay, god damn it, I turned off my recording.
Hey, Europe, it's America. And Ireland. You want to hang out?
Hey, that's my new girlfriend. Oh, well, you know what? I've already saved. We'll do that next time.
Okay, Nico. I hope you're not causing too much...
Yeah, whatever, lady. Bedtime it is. However, I'm gonna, like, since I think Kate's still streaming, I'm gonna raid her. So if you guys want to check out, I think she's playing Dead by Daylight. But before I do that, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. You've all been excellent viewers. And thank you for joining me for more GTA. Tomorrow I will be streaming again, but I'll be streaming an hour earlier. And I will be streaming Chivalry 2 with a few people, including myself. So hopefully you'll feel like turning in to watch that. It should be a lot of fun. Other than that, thank you for any bits, subs, or gift subs tonight, and thank you to the mod team. So, I'm gonna, go to bed in a few minutes, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna raid Kate, since I believe she's still streaming, I think. Yeah, looks like she's still streaming, so you guys go say hi, have a good time over there. She's a good streamer, think you'll like her. So, off with these. And I just entered the code wrong. Hold on. God damn it. Twitch. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now it's working. You guys have fun. go there with speed, raid well my orc brothers. Be good.
Do a TikTok dance.
I will.
The clown.
You want me to do a TikTok dance?
Wait, who's the killer? Who? I just want to
It's
talk.
random person.
Yo, we joined
Oh,
we joined a crap, what's it called? A random lobby,